Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you all for coming this beautiful Monday morning. We're late, but guess what? We had a heat wave all weekend. You're lucky I'm here. Before we begin, please don't forget to like this video. Where was I? Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe. And now I'm going to go ahead and drop this intro so we can get on with today's show. Okay guys, so I see all of you. Hey Jada, hey Couture. It's not a dress, but thank you so much. It's a shirt, but thank you so much. And hi Winnie. Okay, listen, I saw this video this weekend and I wanted to play it. Okay, I have no idea who this person is. Y'all might know, okay, but let me pull this up. Let me pull it up and start from here. Okay, we get a lot of, hold on, let me pull it up first. Hold up, here we go. Hold on, let me pull it up first and then come in to say, you know, I'm playing this video because especially over the last couple of weeks, shout out to Kevin Samuels, he's been laid to rest. From what I comprehend, it was like 20 people at the funeral. That's what I heard. I don't know, I wasn't there. None of the manosphere was there. Like one of them was. Child, I don't know. But, and however, I want to talk to you about this just ridiculous a view of black women, or women in general, right? That, you know, we wouldn't want Russell Wilson, right? They're future ass niggers because that's the only person that women want, right? Even though you can't actually have relationships with men like that, right? I came across this video and I thought this video was so direct and to the motherfucking point. And I want to play it. A hot mess. Okay, I want to play it. This video is from, hold on, Samantha Cooker. This is her channel. Thanks. Shout out to her. Okay, I don't know if this is Samantha. I don't know who this girl is. People know her. She's somebody, okay? Listen, it's a lot of celebrities. I don't know everybody. If y'all know who this is, drop it in the chat, okay? So here we go. Let's play it. Hold on.
This is proof that social media shit is only for clout. These are broke in real life.
No kids. Okay. Hold on. She's saying all that social media shit, all of these angry black men, you know, a majority of them are full of shit. Okay? The reality is, and like me and you both know, the trash niggas normally begets trash bitches. Or they try to destroy good women, okay? But try to make you feel like you owe them something and that you're the problem. Let's deal with this. And let's listen. And I want to wrap this all up as well with, we spoke about Super Scent last week, okay? And a lot of people wanted to pretend, okay? Pretend like they didn't understand what we were saying about Super Scent. They want to be... I get offended when I think people are being ignorant for the purpose of being stupid. To get your point across, you want to try to be dumb, okay? So let's go ahead and watch this video. We're only here for people who want to learn. If you don't want to learn, you should probably leave. Let's go.
I am not going to be the person.
This is proof that social media shit is only for clout. These are broke in real life.
No kids. I am not going to be the person who takes care of nobody, y'all. And I'm not trying to discredit him. Again, it's so much I could say of what happened, but I'm only talking about the things that he said. He mentioned I turned the phones off. All 4 of the phones were in my name.
Pause. Did you see how she came for the camera? All 4 of the phones were in her name. Let's. I don't know who this girl is. I think she's on some sort of reality show, a show that I must not watch. Okay, but okay, let's continue. All 4 of the phones. So she had a plan. She ain't even on a nigga plan. When a nigga on your plan, no ma'am. Let me at least be on a nigga plan. I'm avoiding being on a nigga plan because I've already been asked to be on a nigga plan. He was on her plan, 2 phones in, and then got mad and apparently told social media when she shut the phones off. Listen, let's continue.
All 4 of the phones were in my name. 2 of them are mine and 2 were his. I asked him a week ago, I said, hey, the phone bill is late. I know we ain't together no more, but these are still your phones. What are you gonna do? The phone bill is not cheap. 2 is yours, 2 is mine. He said, I'm gonna pay it on whatever this date came. Y'all, the date came, he didn't pay it. Yes, I cut his phones off. Why would I not?
Why would she not? We here with her. We are here with her. We don't know how the fuck the phones got in her name to begin with. That's what we're not here with. The rest of this shit, we're here with her. We're here with her. I love peep game. I'm loving the amount of black women that are fucking opening their eyes to the stupidity and the foolishness. Okay? There are way too many men out here that will sell their fucking soul to be with you. There is no reason you should be with a nigga that gotta be on your motherfucking phone plan. And then can't even pay the goddamn bill. Listen.
Why would I not, y'all? You think, listen, no woman in America ever left a good man. I'm gonna tell you just like what it is.
Speak on it, sis. Speak. Oh, let us speak. Let us speak.
No woman ever left a good man.
Not one.
None. Nobody. I walked away from a fucking TV show. I bought that house, y'all. I was having a baby this year. We was getting ready to do the damn thing. I said, listen, I want to get engaged. I want to have a baby. I want to get married. I did everything in order of what I wanted to do. But one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to start to feel like
you the funder.
I don't care about how strong
man.
y'all think black women are. Black women, we do not have to break our fucking backs for nobody. And I did it long enough. And this.
Did y'all notice? And I don't mean to interrupt her because she's giving us hard realizations and straight truths and state facts in this goddamn pool. But did y'all see the she was gonna say it? She stopped herself for a second and she said, "Fuck that. We don't have to be strong mules for you." Continue, sis. The realizations be just kicking in all over the place, child. Let's do it.
Live again. I'm not here to discredit him. It is so much more I could say. It's so much more I could say. I never tell y'all. But I could tell you this. I walked away from a 5-year relationship, y'all, and I walked away. My back was broke. My fucking hand should have been bleeding. How long I kept secrets from y'all. How long I kept secrets from my family. I was overly exhausted. My finances were being drained. And I believe that, like most black women, our niggas gonna bounce, you know, they gonna get it right. I believed it for 5 years. But then I woke up and realized the fuck I look like. The fuck I look like. What the fuck? I don't have no kids. I don't have no kids. I'm not gonna sit here and do A, B, and C. I'm not gonna do it. My biggest disappointment, where I was already 1 foot out the door. Again, when we was on that TV show, y'all, look at both of us signing them documents. He was signing a blank document. It was a blank piece of paper. Guess who came up with that idea? Guess who came up with that idea? Me. Guess what I told my realtor, Robin? I said, Robin, I pulled her aside, not in front of him. I said, Robin, I said, you know, I love Mozzie. I know you know what's going on with us, but I love him, and I still believe he gonna get it together. So although I'm buying this house and putting this fucking debt in my name, I said, I don't want him to be on a TV show looking crazy. So how can we do this?
Y'all hear me now? I'm so pissed off. I did it again! No. I don't know what the fuck. I did it again, y'all. Okay. I did it again. You know why? Because I muted it when the dog was barking. We're here. All right, fuck it. I gotta start over. I don't even listen. I'll cut this part out. So I was saying, do you see? Okay, so I gotta say all that shit over again. All right, fine. I saw that video over the week, and like I saw that video, and then I was going through my comments, right, and I had a lot of girls in my comments wanting not to even acknowledge the shit that I'm saying, wanted to not even acknowledge the whole, you know, these 90s girls and why things may be a little different for the new age chicks, right? Wanting not even to acknowledge that Super Scent is out here and been out here tricking on nigga, you know, and faking like they buying her houses and rings like she did with Lewis that we later found out about, right? Saying that, you know, how do I know that she doesn't feel, you know, beautiful, and that why am I saying these men are more attractive than her? I don't necessarily feel like she's not an ugly girl or that they're more attractive than her. I feel that she feels that way. She feels like an ugly duckling and she's not pretty. So in turn, she goes after men that she think is cute, right? Men that certain women think are cute with, you know, light skin, colored eyes, and probably some, you know, three fucking B hair, you know, quintessential down south. He's fine because he's light skin sort of traits, right? So I pull up this video and I'm looking at this girl and I'm like, damn, she's beautiful. I still don't know what TV show old girl is in. I don't know what show. I don't know nothing. And I'm reading it and I'm looking at what she's saying and I'm hearing what she's saying. And she said, when she said that no woman has ever left a good man, that hit home, because the reality of that, and these men who are on these YouTube stations living delusionally, right? Their godfather just got buried on Saturday. From what I gather, it was only 20 niggas at the funeral, okay? And that includes his family, all right? And from what I gather, people just going for the sake of going because it's your family. And you know, Jesus don't like that. You know, Jesus don't like that. And that's your cousin, you gotta go. You know, that sort of vibe. So I saw this girl talking and I was just taken aback. I was taken aback because Even with her being as beautiful as she is, y'all, her in that nice ass pool being as beautiful as she is, she was still out here faking jacks for a nigga. And how much faking of the jacks can we take? But then they'll turn around and it will only be these men that you're faking and lying and fronting for whatever freaking reason, that want to throw her under the bus. She just told us she was faking purchasing a house. Like, the documents that he signed were not real because he don't have good credit or whatever the situation is. The living in the struggle, and then while you doing it, these niggas will turn around and tell you, but who told you to do that? Who told you to live in my struggle? And then they'll blame you for not fucking continuing to be their goddamn mammy. Let me go to some of these comments. I tell you, when I muted, that just threw me all off. Oh my God. She said, I don't know her, but I keep hearing about her from the women in the chat. I don't know who she is. I want to know who she is. I want to know what show she talking about. I want to know what nigga she talking about. Because apparently there's some motherfucker dragging her and she's still saying, I don't want to go in and I don't want to go in. So you already know it's going in. Like, so when these men talking about, oh, women don't want a good man, y'all ain't good. Because when a woman get a good man, she keeps him. That's why there are limited good men the older that you fucking get. Because people are marrying them and snatching them up. The confusion of you thinking that the reality is anyone over like 22 and retarded would want even to experience a future, let alone be in a full-blown relationship with them. Fear good brothers. That's an oxymoron. That's an oxymoron. I don't think women do. I think when women come across good men, they snatch them up real fast. That's why they're limited. I think a lot of these men out here who think they are good men are not. Just like a lot of women who think they're good women are probably not either. You know, but a lot of these men, especially these men on these YouTube streets trying to tell these other little niggas how to act. These men who women paying for dates, they paying for dates and they paying for gas and all this shit, won't even drive you back home. These are not good men. No matter what they tell themselves. No man can take a woman somewhere. I don't give a fuck even if she ain't buy gas. No decent man. Okay? Even if she ain't buy gas. And it's a shame that we even gotta say that to even say, but she put in this and she put in that. I'm disgusted the fact that we have to say that. But fuck it. Since half of you are ignorant as shit, let's say that. But no decent man, okay? Whether she put in money towards a meal or not, okay, would have ever did any of the shit that she recorded that boy doing. No decent man, peep this. No decent man is even going to sign fake papers. Okay, like she said, had the realtor pull up some shit and he signed it, faking like he was signing for a fucking closing. No decent man is, even if he can't afford the house, is going to sit there and sign some fucking papers like some pussy ass bitch. Because that is emasculation. All these decent men who talk about women who did this to them. I had one dude in our comment section, y'all, go off to tell me how he did this for this girl and this for this girl and this for this girl. And she played him. And, you know, oh, he took care of her and her baby and all of this shit. And she played him. And the thing is, nigga, what did you do? Because why is some girl struggling and you doing so much for her and she got this baby and da-da-da-da, and why she ain't want to lock it down with you? Because most people I know, they might have had the first baby and they fuck up. But after they have after they have that first baby, they try to lock it down. What were you doing? What kind of fucked up shit were you on that made her like, you know what, nah. They got you all in my comments leaving their fucking soliloquies and shit. Like we care. She said, all men always try to place the blame back on you. I'm not going to say all men. Because again, I don't believe all men are trash. I don't believe all black men are trash. I don't, I believe that trash speaks loud as fuck. I believe that trash is all over the internet talking loud because they ain't got no jobs. I believe real men are outside working. Okay? They got time to be on the internet all fucking day. Okay? Okay? They ain't got time to be on the fucking internet all day. Argue, and they definitely ain't got no time. They definitely ain't on the internet arguing with women about the value of women. That's just not happening. It's the men who talk too damn much. That's why I tell y'all to avoid content like that. Because that'll really have you believing that all black men are like that. And they're not. I don't know about y'all. I'm from Brooklyn. I know a lot of, it'll give you the thought like all black men want a white woman. I know a lot of black men that don't want white women. I know a lot of them that don't want black women. You cannot go with what social media has told you and act like that is true. Because it's not. Some men are dumbasses, but Couture said she was taking care of a man. Ah! Served as royalty. This was a YouTube couple. I've never seen them before, but all he does is keep saying he helped start her business. Okay, I don't know who he is or she is. So, Misty said, my husband is always saying, you see these women that keep men with no jobs? I'm like, brother, please. All y'all can do is keep a job. You see these women that keep men with no jobs. There's a lot of women who keep men with no jobs. Please, all y'all can do is keep a job. 5 years, no marriage. She ain't got no kids. That's 5 years of her life. Down the toilet. 5 years. She's Winifred, she was on a real estate show on the OWN channel. Okay. She said there's no sound, right? So when I came back with the sound, I said everything I wanted to say the first go around. That was my fault. That was the dog's fault. Thank you, Couture. Thank you for the donation. Y'all was like, bitch, you don't hear it. And then y'all know I be turning the phone. I be shutting the volume off the phone. So, you was going in there. Repeat. I was going in. She said, I know the reality show was on. She was on her own network, but forgot the name of it. Summer Baby said she checked in right on time. I did when we had no sound. I was like, these niggas want to say how fucked up the black woman is. We don't support. We don't this. We don't. It was always us, right? It's always us. I said this man got buried on Saturday. From what I fucking gather, okay, based off my group chats, it was only about 20 or 30 people there. Only one other fucking YouTuber. It's the struggle of it all, the non-accountability of it all for me. Okay, and I don't know what wasn't like a week ago that was their godfather. What happened? The reality that he was as much of a loser as they is finally kicked in. Maybe the reality of how much they were being lied to kicked in. I don't know. The show is called Women Who List Atlanta. Okay, well, Atlanta's already a difficult place, honestly. She said, Jamie said she could tell I was on a roll. I was on a roll. It threw me off when I had to click when I realized I wasn't. Child, this always brings the dusties out. It's always. It's the dusties. He said, lie. The beach says she wanted to leave her children with me and go do here in Chicago. Everything about that says you're dusty. You're a dusty ass nigga. Everything about that says you're. So even if that's true, you're dating. Okay, peep game. Peep game clownery. I'm going to show you how you're a clown. Okay, even if that's true, which I kind of don't believe, okay, because who would leave their kids with your clown? Anyway, you're dating a kind of bitch that would leave her kids with your clown ass. Think about it. Who fault? That's you. You're dating the kind of bitch. So, but it's her. But she's the problem. You are dating the kind of bitch that would leave her kids with some random stranger. Because apparently you're a stranger, right? They're not your kids. Maybe they are his kids. Jesus, you know how these niggas is. So you're dating the kind of bitch that you're saying want to leave her kids with you. Okay? Y'all saying more about yourself than you are about, you know, she want to leave her kids with you. Again, if y'all were so fucking great men, okay? Great men don't get left. Great men don't get left. Period. They don't. They hold on to great men like this with the nails in them. Great men don't get left. Okay. Most women don't know they deserve a great man, but when a woman get a good one, she don't leave him. Shut Up says, I had a guy tell me he was a good guy and used to be a F-boy. He was still an F-boy though. In his mind, he think he'll know. Because nobody wants to see themselves as the trash nigga that they are. Nobody want to be held accountable. They don't ever want to be held accountable for their trash ass behavior. Trash niggas. This nigga really got up here and was telling us about some girl he dating. Some random girl. Not his girlfriend, not his fiance, not his wife, nothing. Them not his kids, according to him. Come on now. It's the clownery for me. It's the clownery. It's the clownery. I used to be a fuck boy, but I'm so grown and mature now. Yeah? Yeah? It's foolishness. He talking about this. And then he said this beesh. This how he's okay. Again. Good men don't ever claim they good men. They don't. Good men don't ever claim they good men. They don't. They don't really. It's never the good man talking about, and I'm a good nigga. It's never them. They just be good men. Anybody that claims they're good ain't. LOL. Character as well as confidence is silent. Yes, yes. What? Thank you, Denise, for your super chat. It is thoroughly appreciated. The $5 is superly appreciated. Jada, what's up? Why are you calling? What's going on? Hold on. I don't know what's happening. Was that an accident? Okay. I think that was an accident. Okay. All right. I'm just checking. I was just checking to see what was happening. All right. She said, I didn't know that in my teens, but I knew that in my 20s. Yes, these are things you learn with age and experience. Apparently, we learning, and these motherfuckers aren't, because they're hitting 40s and 50s and not learning basic shit that they probably should have learned. He says, so yeah, she got put out my house. I don't believe he had a house. Can I be honest? I don't believe when they say stupid shit. Do y'all believe it? We don't believe you. You need more people. So he had a girl, and she had her kids, and he had her move in, and then she tried to leave her kids with him, right? So she moved in to some random nigga who calling her a bitch, right? Calling her a bitch. Some random nigga who calling her a bitch house with her kids. Number one. Then she trying to do hair up in Chicago. So he probably from Atlanta or some shit. So she trying to do hair up in Chicago and was gonna leave her kids with some stranger ass danger nigga. Some stranger danger nigga she met probably on Beyonce's internet. right? He's so offended by this that he put her bitch ass out his house. Okay. He said they couldn't afford, they talk about Kevin Samuels, they couldn't afford a ticket to go to the funeral. They found out the white is wife and getting the coins. Wait, she's white? It just keeps on giving. She said, you went to the court to gotta get who? Some random kids? Are these your children? Oh shit, y'all. I think these is his children. This makes it worse. Are these your children? So it's not some random bitch. They your kids? That makes it worse. This one I'm talking about. They your kids? So basically the mother of your child and y'all was living together. She tried to get a job and it offended you. And you put her and the kids out? Because apparently you weren't cutting it? What? What? Because the fact that you call me a silly heifer, the fact that you call her a bitch, you just called me a heifer, says that you are the trash niggas that we talking about. Because again, you just told us a story about you kicking your baby mama out because she wanted to get a job and do hair. At first I was like, oh, some random girl gonna leave her kids with you. But the mother, so, never mind, y'all. Mute him. I can't. She said her name is Amy on YouTube and Amy and Mozzie. Okay, so let me pull it up. Let me pull who they are up. Because I don't know who the fuck they are. But I knew Amy and Mozzie. Oh, here we go. But I knew the house tour. We finally got our new mansion. About the breakup. Oh. My final time speaking on this. After this, bump it to the road. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's a whole thing. Okay. I'm going to have to watch this. I'll have to watch this. But we might do another show on this shit. But again, eat all of that for the sake of what? Fame? She says something about a guy saying he likes you, 7 out of 10 rating, how much you like him doesn't sit right with me. He likes you, 7 out of 10 rating, doesn't sit right with me. Something about a guy, yeah, saying crazy shit like that don't sit right with me either. Oh, okay. She said, I know a woman in her 50s still haven't learned anything from her mistakes and she doesn't want to. She keeps sleeping with guys right away is the right. She thinks sleeping with guys right away is the right way. Send her a link to my channel. Find the video. Send her the 90s video from last week. I'm gonna do some editing and reposting of that video, but send her the 90s video from last week. Send her a video. Sometimes, especially when we get older, sometimes, we think we know everything. And it's a lot easier a lot of the times to get some sort of information like this from people that you don't know. You know her, especially if you know her personally, she might think you're judging her or whatever. But hearing it from a bitch like me on the internet who don't know her, it hits different. So send her my shit. Maybe she'll learn one day. I know a lot of people like that. I have a friend, my homegirl's mom. The shit is the most tragic shit ever. Now y'all know my mama done been married a couple times. She likes the rings or whatever. My homegirl moms is like that. Like, she just don't learn. She just go through them. and they don't value her. They treat her like shit. And you would think that after all of these fucking years, that she would learn anything. And she doesn't. And it's wild. But again, all of her daughters are like that too. This is just an observation. Except for my home, they got me to battle some of that shit out. But the deep ingrained dealing with bullshit, one of the daughters get beat. She been getting beat for about 20 years. And he molested her oldest daughter. This is her oldest daughter. The other one had a baby at like 12. I knew her at 12. She had a baby at fucking 12. Man, who Mitch her no good. She got about 3 baby daddies. None of these niggas wish her any good. None of these niggas. None of them. Okay? One of them, I almost got into it because I saw him on a train with the baby and he had a bitch hitting on the baby. And I was like, if she touch him one more time, I'm going to drop kick this hoe. The other one, listen, it's just, so when I say you have to learn these lessons, people with the bullshit and the going back and forth and you want to willingly be ignorant, okay? It's not only going to affect you, it's going to affect your kids and her fucking grandkids. She has 2 little twin daughters and these are the youngest one. These girls is like 23, 25. Their life is crazy. Tragic and crazy. Why? Why all of this shit? Why? Because their mom has no fucking self-respect. No shade. I love her. She's great. I've known her since I was a teenager. However, to take advice about a nigga, or even, like I said, you learn from example. You learn from what you see. I saw my grandmama. I saw my mama. My mama's my mama. She done been married a couple times. But you get mama, but to if that is your example, no respect, no regard. These niggas do her dirty. If that is your example and you've been seeing that your whole life, how do you think you're gonna be brought up to believe and value yourself? What value? Your mom don't have none. So how can you even think that you might be able to have some? That's why I said we have to learn, not even for yourself, because fuck you. Half the time, half of y'all are old and stuck your own ways. But that 51-year-old, does she have daughters? Does she have granddaughters? What are they gonna think? How are they gonna live in this world when they mamas like that? You ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't gotta respect me. You ain't even gotta answer the phone when I call. You could just call me heifers and bitches and shit like you saw the clown ass nigga doing over there. Oh, they mad she isn't white. Okay, back. Or they mad that she, after taking care of his ass for all of them years, that now she got something out of it. Shout out to KS's wife for getting that money for her and her child and all the child support and events he missed. And hopefully this will be able to pay for therapy for that little girl and to give her a little bit more advancements and pay the mama back for everything she had to go through, pain and suffering for having that as her child's father. It can be a difficult situation. Trust me, I know. Hi, mommy. Her kids sent her Tony Gaskin's channel and she got mad and told them to mind their business. Her kids are nothing like her. Shout out to the people who helped raise them. Because normally when it's somebody helped raise them. Shout out to them. Tony Gaskins and I like him. I actually like him. He's one of the few men that I actually watch. I watch him occasionally. Give her something like me. We're entertaining. Give her Shira. You can give her Shira. You could give her something entertaining that makes her not realize that she's learning some self-respect, okay? Let her think she's learning some game, okay? Tony is too direct. But I bet you don't respect it. He's too direct. He's too, you know what I'm saying? You have to be, people like, some people, especially, you know, some people, you need to teach them a lesson without actively teaching them a lesson. That's why we cover up a lot of the lessons with celebrity gossip, okay? Some people need to learn without feeling like you're making them learn something. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty or Jovi Beauty School on all platforms. All donations are appreciated. If you could send cash apps, that would be 100% better, but super chats are great as well. Thank you so much. Hold on. I'm going to drop the thing in. I'm going to drop the link just in case. She's too old to listen. I don't think no one's too old to learn a lesson. I've taught my mama lessons, and I would think she would not learn anything from me. No shade, all tea, but because, like I said, I'm her daughter. You know, it's, you know, but and not even in a direct way. Just like I said, sometimes you need to. Sometimes, again, you have to teach people some things, especially older women, without them knowing that you're teaching them something. Hey, Couture.
Sorry, I'm not on the screen. I'm just getting finished with the gym.
It's okay, girl.
I wanted to say, Samantha Crocker is a YouTuber who speaks on like Black women being their best friends or something like that. Somebody texted me that.
Okay.
And this Amy chick, she's actually like a top tier girl from what I was told. Because I was like, hey, who's this Amy? You know, I had to ask the baby, who is this? You know, what does she do? And they said she's really on her JLB. And they said the Mozzie guy is a bum, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Somebody who
was coming up off her.
Has potential, but no performance value.
There is no such thing as potential, boo boo. I'm tired of these people saying that.
Yeah, but that's what it was. He has potential, and she was trying, but I'm just happy, you know, she walked away. I wouldn't have wasted no 5 years.
Absolutely not.
None of that.
But again, that's lessons. I also think that's, some people can hear it and learn a lesson. Some people need to experience it. Hopefully, that's a lesson she'll learn that she ain't never got to learn again.
That's truthful, but have you noticed this is the KS effect? Like, why would she stay around for 5 years? Why would she even create a plan to, hey, sign this paper so the world doesn't see you for who you really are? Mm-hmm. If that's the ultimate,
that's a KS effect, and I also think that's an Atlanta thing.
You know what? You're right.
I told you, I lived in Atlanta for 2 years. It was a couple of reasons, but one of my main reasons is shit like that. These niggas is bums. And they think because, you know,
there's a shortage of straight.
That's what, yes, that, you know, there's a shortage. I've had guys that would straight be like, you know, oh, I got girls who pay my mortgage and my car note. And I'm like, nigga, I ain't paying no fucking. You're like, oh no, I wouldn't ask you for that. But these Atlanta girls, that's how they give it up. My little brother lives in Atlanta. Nigga quit his job. He ain't working nowhere, but some bitch take care of him. He's 20. He's 25. Some little bitch take care of him.
Cause he like the PUSSY. That is crazy. Mm-hmm. Ladies, please stop doing this. I'm happy.
Hey, but you know what's gas? And I say this shit too because when I was in Atlanta, even with all that shit, I met mad businessmen. I met men who had shit. They're out there. But the thing is, and I say this, and even when we were speaking to Chelsea, we spoke on this. They want those metrosexuals. They have, like I said, Atlanta, down south. You from down south. They're business owners out there.
Yeah, I'm from.
But these bitches, they want the social media nigga. They want the metrosexual. We go get our nails done. I want a nigga that's gonna pay for me to go get my nails done, not take me, cause he getting it too.
You know what I noticed? When I did live in Georgia, I did have a sugar daddy. But even then, like like even in the South now, like I won't even come see somebody if it's a certain hour. Like I get mad if you made plans with me and then decided to change it because the plans fit your needs better. I instantly get pissed. But I feel like this, ladies, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta go for what is your base value. What are you looking for? Because as quiet as it's kept,
Yes.
Monique Samuels is out here with Chris Samuels. Chris Samuels is not the finest man, but their children are beautiful. As long as you're beautiful, your kids will come out looking like somebody. Y'all need to get out of this
That
violence.
girl got sense. You talk about that girl. I said I'm watching Love and Huntsville. I didn't watch
Yes.
I never watched the one down south. I've never watched that one, but the DC one, I said, oh, I'm supporting this bitch. I'm watching this show, and you're right. You see what I'm saying? These people are delusional. She got her a good dude. You know, he looked like what he looked like. He ain't all of that, but he ain't ugly. And she's living her best life. Now, why are we mad at that?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think too many women get caught up in the looks. If you haven't noticed, the looks ain't gonna pay the bills.
They're
Jay
not.
Z is not a looker, but guess what? He's paying the bills.
He
Even
buys he
Kanye
buys
West,
islands and shit
yeah,
for your
Kanye West,
birthday.
he out here changing women's lives, paying the bills. Go get the man that's paying the bills.
Go get them. Yes, not the ones who make excuses, take no accountability, no regard. We
You
just
complain
can't.
about women going to Chicago to be hairstylists, and you told us you was looking for a family in the chat. Like, make it make sense. But that's
Why
all.
she had the question is, but why she had to go to Chicago to do hair? Like hair is such a like. Why did she have to go to Chicago to do hair, sir?
Sounds like she's a stripper to me. She
Sound
just
like
is
she's
some
a
stripper and took on her problems. Because I'm like, what is
They
this
want,
about?
they want, they want good women out of stripper holes. I can't. I can't.
Something my dad said the other day. Y'all be out here searching for them bad bees who can't cook and clean, and they be shocked. Y'all be acting shocked when you
Yup.
just want to spend your money and
Yes.
lounge and sleep with your homeboys. I said, you know what,
Yes.
Dad? If
It's
that
the
ain't the
truth.
truth,
Mm-hmm. If that ain't the truth, it's the same. It's the same thing. Like some of these girls out here. It's like you wanna, like I said, you want to fund the nigga. Be prepared. Like the super sense of the world. Know what you getting into. You're a sugar mama.
a sugar
That's what you
mama.
are.
She
You
like,
that and that's what it's like. All that other shit is for the bull. It's bullshit. Live in that truth. You a sugar mama. You funded this nigga's hopes and dreams. So don't tell me that he bought you a 7 carat ring because who you lying to?
11. She bought herself that 11
11.
carat. Even if the brat is living off the BB Judy, at least the brat got a job where she is a celebrity. She is a somebody. She can rap. She has different deals. It's just a mess. My
Hey
father,
Jada.
hey Jada,
Hey guys, hey Chad, how are y'all? Okay, so listen, I had to come up here because I was trying to lay down and relax, and I was like, listen, I can't with whatever is going on. First of all, to the main topic at hand, um, here's where our problem is, ladies. We are too busy trying to save the image of men who do not care about their own image. When she said that she was trying to make him look good on reality
He didn't
TV,
care. If he
he didn't care as
cared,
hell. Like, come
facts.
on now, he couldn't even pay the phone bill.
which is sad. You
She
got two phones. What you got two phones for, sir? With
right,
no
but
credit card.
He
she didn't
got
even
two
pay
phones
the
because
phone
she
bill.
got two
She said,
phones.
yeah, like it's on her account, so he gonna get whatever she allow.
Yup.
You realize how I said that?
Mm-hmm.
She gonna
She
allow
allow
him,
it.
and he will take advantage of that. So I'm not dragging her because shout out to her. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not being mad at her at all. But at the end of the day, she chose him, and she understands that. She
Yeah.
understands that. It sounds like she stood and everything that she did wrong, even some stuff she ain't even telling us about. And shout out to her for not trying to air out all the business, not to save him, but just because she like I ain't gotta address that. I'm just address what he put out there and
Yeah.
call it a day. Shout out to you for that because anything extra might have
Come
ruined your
off.
reputation.
Yeah.
So save
Because
yourself.
it's like you're telling, like I said previously the other day, you're telling the world how much you allow this nigga to take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so the next motherfucker will know, oh hey, well shit, you did this for him.
And you
I don't
gave
know
him an
why they're
inch.
trying
I'm
to
gonna try
make.
to take a mile.
I'm taking a mile.
I just feel like this to the young girls who are out there in Atlanta. Go for the man who actually has something established. They're out there.
Yes, they're out there.
No, I was
They
properly
are
taken care of.
out there.
I didn't have a care in the world. Do you
Mm.
understand? Like, not a
They are
care.
out there,
There's
y'all.
still a picture floating around with the Bentley I gave back, baby. Like,
Okay.
They're out there. Trust me, down south in Atlanta, you could get it. So when these women say, and I've been saying that shit from I was then, I'm like, this dude's out here. I'm like, what dudes are y'all looking for? Because I always got a
No,
there's
that's right.
mad dudes out here, and they paying like they weighing. And they all mad businesses. So what are we talking about? Because they want to
Yeah.
all be in the city up underneath everybody who trying to fake jacks and don't really have shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
because it's very interesting. I do know that Atlanta is very dusty, but listen,
It's very
it's
dusty.
it's based on who you all surround yourself
Yourself
with.
with. Yep.
Because see, I can say the same thing about Detroit. Same thing when I was in Cali. Same thing when I was in Chicago. Listen, the dust
Yep.
is everywhere,
It
and I hate
is.
saying dust, but the dust is everywhere. From
Because
dusty from dusty trash bag to dust bunnies. But if you keep yourself away from that circle,
You
you won't have
yeah.
nothing to complain about.
Yep. You're right. Like,
I
what are you
ain't never
looking
dealt
for?
with not a single dusty in Atlanta.
Nope.
For them to have so many, I ain't
For
never
them
had to
that
deal
yep.
with one.
it's because women feel
I
like they
had
have to
one
wait.
weird ass experience, and that's what, like, the first 2 weeks that I got there, and I was like, oh, this shit, wow. but it was like, no, you crazy. Mm-mm.
What were you about to say, Couture?
I said that's
Or
because
Bree?
they have to pay their way, and it's so sad because the real men are standing up and going to work. I don't want no man who know how to work social media better than me.
Yep.
What? No.
This is my job. That's why I know how to work social media. But you're right. A man who don't know how to work social media, who's on it all day, like, what are you doing? Men who
Mm-hmm.
are on social media all day and don't have no money. That's why they're on here. If they
Don't
had
have no
money, they'd
money.
be out doing something. They wouldn't be on there all day.
Social media is for the housewives, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, that's what I tell all the time. I say that. I said, well, I have a bunch of women who follow me.
I'm giggling.
I said, and the men who follow, I said, peep game. Most of them comment in the afternoon. I said, I recognize that. I recognize that certain men who follow me comment in the afternoon after they done got home, did whatever, watch the video. Like, we have one that's called Milkman Mike. Shout out to him. He been following me for about 3 freaking years, and he only ever comments at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night when his ass
Later
get home
on in
from
the
work.
day.
Yes.
But you know, that's why I used to have some of my lives at night, like at 7 or
Yes.
8 o'clock.
Yes.
That way it's a diverse crowd of men and women, because if I was to do it earlier in the day, I wouldn't see no men. It would only be women, which is not a problem. You know, I love my ladies. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, when we're talking about certain things like relationships or sex topics and stuff like that, I would like to have men's opinion too. So when I see that there are men that are jumping up in almost everybody's live, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
They're not.
Especially to jump on women channels to complain about women
What?
on every
Girl.
single. I'll be like, whoa, wait a minute, you too invested, baby. You ain't got no job.
Let me peep.
You ain't
Peep
got no
game.
money.
Jada, peep game. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody else will know, but we ain't gonna say no names. Remember when I said you started some bullshit?
Ooh.
I got hit up again. I got hit up on Friday with a whole paragraph soliloquy on why I need to be on his show or let him back on mine. I blame Jada. I blame.
Not the dusty. And to the
Okay,
cast
so
member,
wait.
I used to live in Grovetown out in Augusta. Baby, you right. There are some business minded me out there.
Business surrounding Atlanta. Like I said, I knew this dude. I was supposed to work for him. It didn't work out. Then he called me back. Was like, hey, you want to go out on a date? He owned like It's these fucking plumbers. He owned like 3 plumbing companies down there.
Ooh.
Like in the Jonesboro, you know, like I'm like these dudes are Morehouse graduate as
Yeah, buddy.
motherfuckers with businesses. You know, I'm like, this. I was supposed to do marketing for his business, and you know, whatever happened. But then he called me trying to go out with me. I'm like, oh shit,
Mm.
3 of them. It's a lot of. It's like men. They have shit. How many men I know with actual houses? Not they renting mini mansions that they can't furnish.
Okay.
Let's call that spade.
What you say? Renting a room?
Renting mini
In a mini
mansions. No, that's how they
No,
live in
rent a
Atlanta. Especially
rent
when they live in the north side.
Yeah, they renting.
They renting. They living in the, when they tell you they live in the north side, Buckheads and up, right? And they have the mini mansions, but if you walked around, you would notice they only have furniture in about half of the place.
Yup.
Only in like the living room and like 2 bedrooms, but most of the shit is empty because they can't afford it. Yeah.
Okay.
I love Atlanta. I tell people all the time that's where I met Football Bay, aka the soccer player. We met him in Atlanta, and please, I loved it. I loved everything about men with means.
I love it.
Okay.
Men with real
Love
means, not the
Now-
fake means. That's all over the
wait.
internet.
Jovi,
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna get fussed at for this one, but that's because somebody got a crush on you.
Oh,
Nah, somebody want to use me. I'm well aware
No,
of
I
when
get that part. I get what you mean.
somebody want to
Somebody-
use our platform as a way to get on, because you know people, the epidemic of coming up on black women's backs is on 10 via this social media shit. Okay, Storm Monroe was a case study out this hole. Sorry, I know you like him.
Hey,
I'm just saying, I ain't gonna be it. I'm telling you, I'm just not it. I don't want to hear that shit. Ain't no, but I like you. That's the gas. That's how they get you. See?
Oh, wait.
That's how they get you to try to fund their lives and help them out. I'm trying to help him. I know.
Nah, you know what? I did like this one guy, and I was like, oh. I said, wait a minute. I can't tell him I like him because he gonna find out what type of stuff I do, and he gonna be trying to use all my benefits. No,
Yup.
no. I'll just
Nope.
let him keep growing himself in this area
Yep.
and call it a day. But nonetheless, I don't know what happened to Bree, but the the other thing that I was thinking about that I had to come up for was what Clown was saying. Now,
Oh.
here's what gets me about guys, okay?
Clown
Listen.
is not being, Clown is trolling. Clown is not living in the truth. So, it's clownery.
Listen, it is guys that are like this who sit
Yes.
up and they complain and they be so upset about the women that they choose. Now they go around and tell women to choose better.
Yes.
They tell us stop complaining, it's our fault, choose better. When we flip that same coin and say, well, you're complaining about this chick that you chase, right? This chick
Yes.
that you chase, and you realize all this stuff about her.
Yes. Now she's a beast. Now she's old.
Right.
Now she did like.
All because she didn't want to fold to your wheel. Now she's the most horrible chick ever, and you just this great guy, and it's like, okay, well, why y'all be out here with y'all cape on for these saver hoes? I don't understand. And then you get upset at good women.
You were mad at us because you did that to yourself.
Okay.
I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do that shit at, child. I don't know what the fuck they do that shit at.
This dude I know, and I know he was joking. I'm sure he was joking. He's just not that type of guy. But he did it for the reaction, I'm sure, of everybody that's on his list, because he do a lot of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, because my woman done dumped me for the summer, I'm about to make chick
You
cry
breaking up. No, you
before
breaking up.
fall.
I
They were
didn't hear
cracking
you.
up, laughing. They were posting.
No, you were
Okay,
you
can you hear
broke
me now?
up. Yes, repeat it. Hello? What
Okay,
the hell wrong
so
with your phone?
he was
Okay, go ahead.
saying
Go ahead.
that
Yeah.
log out and come back.
Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm here trying to pay a bill. Sorry. Sorry. I gotta pay this fucking internet bill. Yeah, hello? Oops. Hello?
Okay, is that
Jada?
better?
That's better.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
great. All right. So his girlfriend broke up with him, so his good woman broke up with him, and he was saying since his good woman broke up with him for the summer, he's
Uh-huh.
gonna make 19 chicks cry by fall. So he's basically saying he's gonna take it out on all of the women, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the guys that were commenting were just like, yeah, that's how you do it. You know, they break your heart. You going to break a couple of chicks' hearts so they know not to do that again. I'm like, are y'all for real?
Are they dumb? Well,
Is
yes,
that
they
how y'all
are.
really think?
Yes, they
You know
dumb.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
But this shows
Yes.
how slow some guys are. It's like, what is wrong with y'all? So instead of y'all trying to go out there and choose another good woman, you just go
Yeah.
break 19 of them, then complain later about these
When
same
when
19 women you
when
done
your
broke.
karma come back and you ain't able to get a good woman, because the reality is, why would a good woman want a trash ass nigga? You're only gonna attract trash because you told the world you were trash. You
Okay.
told the universe you were trash.
I'm like, what is that? But, again, like I said, y'all guys are choosing. It's like y'all complain about the women choosing. Y'all guys are choosing. And so when you choose, you need to learn how to choose
Yeah, and leave the rest of us
better.
alone.
Stop choosing for sexual value. Stop choosing for the looks. Choose better women. There's so many women out here who may not have the look that you completely want. I mean, if they cute enough for you to hit,
Yeah.
why don't you just try and have relationships with these
No,
people?
they're
You know what
cute
I'm saying?
enough. They're good. No,
Like
they're
that
good
makes no
enough
sense.
to
And
have
females do it
babies
all the time.
with. Yeah, they're good enough to have babies with. They're good enough for all of this. But somebody told them that they deserve more than what they were. That's what a lot of it is. A lot of it is men
Right.
going after women that are. I don't even want to say that because I don't want to sound like Kevin Samuels. But these niggas is fives in the world, fours in the world. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm not talking about looks. Just overall, these niggas
Right.
are fours
Right.
and fives out here, right? But they want
They
nines
ain't
and
even
tens.
average.
They ain't even average, but
They're not,
they
listen,
want eights
they're
and
not even
nines and tens,
average.
and they at not even average at best. They're pulling threes at the most. The ones who talking all this dumb shit. They're threes,
Yeah.
four, but they want a nine and a ten, and they mad about it. They don't do
Mad
anything.
about
They
it.
have no value to honestly attract a real nine or a ten. So they attract a fake baddie one, or they want that one and then mad that she don't want them. She knows that she's a 10. She can't do anything with you.
Yeah, I know when I can't do nothing with a guy, I be like, look, it's not even gonna work. I got way more resources than you.
Yeah, what
In
can you
order for
offer
me to
me?
not enjoy life, I have to cut down my life experiences because you can't afford it.
There you
And I'm not
go.
about to be paying for a
I'm
guy
not doing
everywhere we
that.
go.
I'm
That's
not
not
doing
going to
that.
happen.
Yeah,
That is
I'm not
not me
doing that.
being excited. People be like, it's okay because I enjoy my time with him.
No.
How can you enjoy time knowing that you have to work hard to pay for everything so y'all go and do everything? And
And then you have to
he's
dumb
doing
it
something in this
down. You
world.
gotta slide him your card. You gotta dumb it down and act like he's doing everything. That's the wild part.
Yes.
They gotta do it, all of
That's
this
what old girl
shit,
just
and then
did.
they have to dumb it down and try to still make him feel like a man, signing fake leases, doing all of
Yes.
this dumb shit, sliding the credit card to him under the table because you don't want the waitress to know that you paying the bill. It's
Yep.
nasty. It's nasty.
Paying the bill and paying it way too often. Like I'm not doing that in life. So, oh,
She she
we
says
gotta
the
stop doing that, y'all.
businessmen in Dustlanta are beyond arrogant assholes. They will let you know real quick that you are lucky to have decided to even look in your direction. Again, I don't know if we're talking about the same as dudes. I don't. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if we talking about the same dudes because my time in Atlanta when I lived there, them regular dudes was great. I ain't really deal with no arrogant bullshit. So I don't know. She's having what? Okay, he been trying to tell us he's an engineer.
He's still trying to convince us about how he
He
chose
still
the
trying to
wrong woman.
convince us.
After all of that, he still wanted her. He
In
like, I just
Dustlanta,
wanted
all
a
the stripper chick.
family.
The Instagram thoughts, ambitious women, at the nicest restaurants in Atlanta with the black businessmen, black women go in groups together. What? Or not at the nicest restaurant in Atlanta with the businessmen, black women go in groups together.
I know what she talking about.
I don't know.
I definitely know what she talking about, but again, y'all dealing with it though.
Yeah.
Y'all dealing with change where you are.
Yeah, y'all be going out in groups. Y'all be going to, like I said, y'all going to certain places in Atlanta, in the city. These aren't where the men I'm talking about probably go. A lot of them probably don't drive into the
hang out
city
in
like
any of
that.
the places where all of the dusty folks meet.
Where all
And
of
I ain't gonna lie
where
to you.
everybody is on Instagram. Where everybody, no. Like, that's not the place. Where everybody's on Instagram, where everybody, I'm not talking about those type of people. I'm not talking about even dudes who have a fucking Instagram. I'm talking
like
about
the
men who
restaurant where they
get
were
up.
dancing on the tables and on the
Yeah, I'm
leather
not
couches and
talking
heels.
about them
I'm like,
type
if
of
y'all go in
niggas.
there, yeah,
Them
where
not,
do you expect to see these type of guys at the same places that they want to see these girls thotting it out on tables and stuff? So yes, look, y'all got to go to different places, different
yeah.
spaces.
Yeah.
Expand yourself.
Expand yourself and
You
stop
will
trying to
find these,
go.
and
They
they're black
trying to
too.
be, yes, they're trying again to live this metrosexual lifestyle, and those are the men you are attracting, and that they are going to give you what they are going to give you. That's
Yes.
who they are. That is what they're going to give you. You can't honestly, for real, think that Mr. Metrosexual at all of that chills at the place where the bitches is dancing and popping on the fucking tables is gonna be the good husband that you need or want.
Okay.
Just be for real. Like, but that's where you go in looking for your dating prospects. Come on, sis. No,
I ain't doing it. Ugh. That just gave me such a headache. I ain't gonna
Dr.
kid you.
Russell said, "Hey, I live in Augusta, Georgia, and I have lived in Atlanta. Fort Gordon has a mass amount of business-minded men. That's what I'm talking about. Get the fuck out of Atlanta. That little circle city. Get the fuck out of there.
And listen,
Georgia big.
In the circle of the city. It's the places. Y'all be
It's
wanting
the
to go to all
places
the
too.
hot spots.
Yeah,
All the hot spots is where the thoughts and the
the
dusties
thoughts and
hang out.
yes.
All the time. People be like, oh, well, it be nurses there and it be these people there and plant workers.
Y'all is
Listen.
stupid.
They all the thought boxes,
They
okay?
thought boxes.
They thought boxes. Go to the right places because there's some
Yes.
places in Atlanta that are nice.
Go play golf or
Like
some shit.
black business oasis, black people looking good, dressed up, eating fine dining.
Yes.
Y'all gotta find the right spaces.
Y'all gotta find the right spaces. That's what it is. You
know
have
what
to
I'm
find
saying?
the
Y'all
right
want to go
spaces.
outside Atlanta? There are spaces, but you're not looking for them.
No, you're looking to be hot. You're looking for Instagram photos. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for the nigga that's gonna give you a nice Instagram photo when we're trying to tell you about the nigga who gonna give you a good life. Let's just say that. Katua says she got a call. She said yes, Augusta is amazing. Like I said, I would never move back to Atlanta, but I can see in Augusta. Atlanta too cityfied. I think down there, there for them. I don't think it's cityfied, but for them, it's too cityfied. They need to go and find something for real. I did
I
it. Like I
agree.
said, I was down there for 2 years, and every nigga I fucked around with was cool, and I don't pay for shit. And I
I
was
ain't have a problem.
back
I
then
ran
I was
into some
30,
baddies, but I
so I
ran.
damn sure ain't paid for shit. I was 30 and fine. Okay, I'm fine now, but you know what I mean. I think you what? I remember I crashed. A nigga gave me his car, and I crashed it into into the fucking ear pump shit, and giggled my way all through that shit. She said, "Watch who you fight with because you will come like the Dusty's trying to win." She said they don't want a bad guy. Walk away held high. Some guys love toxic women. Yeah, they do. Some women do too. Um, Yesenia says she been single for 6 years. The guy I left, he's still the same. No growth, no development. Okay. I hope you've grown and developed. Forget him. It's about you. And those 6 years, because 6 years is a long time to be single, girl. You better than me. I ain't giving these niggas my past, my time. You ain't get the fuck up my thing. She said Manosphere got the basic niggas talking about they deserve and they don't deserve nothing. Jada, you here? Oh gosh. Hello?
Yeah, sorry about that. My sweetie hit me to ask me what I told him to get.
Okay.
Sorry. But but yeah. Oh, Manosphere got these basic men like I deserve. Listen, there
Yes.
are some of these guys, like we said, below average at best. When we say
Below
average,
average.
average is you got up, got out, got your education, got a job, and moving forward. Like the guy who graduated and he felt like he was the prize. No,
Yeah.
you were average at best. So if that's
Average
the
at best.
average. Okay, if that's the average, a lot of y'all ain't even there.
Y'all ain't even there.
Y'all like
A
zero,
lot of
one,
y'all
two,
can't
three.
even provide for yourselves. These go from their mama house to a bitch house, to their mama house to a bitch house at 40 and 40 whatever.
Wait a,
Ass
wait a
men.
minute. Wait a minute. Melanie, okay, so MK, right? Somebody said she was doing a show like KG, right? So I don't know if we can drop names. I keep forgetting. But
Who's
anyway,
Melanie? She's a YouTuber?
oh yes, she a YouTuber. So Melanie King. So
Okay.
that was the one with the lock. She used to do puppets and stuff. Cause see, that's the part that I remember. She used to do puppets. My daughter used to like her show. So anyway, um, so she's doing, or at least she did one night, like Kendra G's show, the singles.
Okay.
So she did one of those, and somebody was like, "You gotta check it out," because they were saying how like Melanie King, um, try to cape for men or whatever. I don't know because I don't watch all her content. I really don't know. So I know they always call her like a pick me or whatever, and they say like she rise up behind on Kevin Samuels coattail or whatnot. But anyway, they said she was trying to do a show like Kendra G's, and I was like, really? I was like, well, let me check it out. They were like, yeah, you got to because it's so funny. I check it out. I did not watch it all the way. Let's just say, like, for each new person that came on, I breezed all the way to theirs, listened to them for like a quick 60 seconds, and then skipped over to the next person. So listen, it was a guy that was on there talking about he was living with his parents still. Now, wait a minute. I thought all of these people that come to these different channels, like Kevin Samuels and Melanie Kings and whatever other platforms it is, I can't remember all these people name. I thought that these were supposed to be like high value people. And all of these people who be complaining about these women in people like Melanie King's videos that I always hear about, I thought they were high value men. A guy living in his parents' house? That don't sound high value to me.
No, it doesn't.
He talking about how, one day he wants to be able to get up out of there and all this other stuff. And I'm like, what?
One day.
And you on here trying to date somebody? That was number one. Number two, Number two, there was this guy that was what was going on. I looking for another man. No offense if you just gonna watch this broadcast. I thought he was looking for another man, and I had to back it up and go back. And I'm like, no, he looking for a woman. I didn't know what was going on with him. I was like, who is this guy?
Okay, so I went on
Who
this
is
girl's
going to
page.
want to be into a guy here? He got to saying all sorts of stuff.
Okay, so I just went on this girl's page. This is the one who made the fake this is the girl who made the GoFundMe.
The fake GoFundMe.
Okay. So
Yes.
this is the girl. Okay. This is the child, you right. Everything about
So
her
they
is
said
self-hate
that she's
queen.
been doing all of these different videos. After video of usual Kevin Samuels like reactions, and then she would do reactions to other people's stuff. So I haven't gotten a chance to look at all of the different videos. I don't think I
Uh-huh.
will, but I'm
I
gonna check
won't
it out
think
to
we
see at least
will.
what she's talking about. But that's what she says she does. I probably won't. I don't really kick into all these different atmospheres, but just the fact, like, if you browse through her single
I'm
day
browsing. No, I'm
and
browsing
or
through her
her dating day
videos.
or whatever she called it, do you
No,
see some of the guys
it's
that
not
are up
dating
there
days.
talking about they looking for a woman?
She gives off straight manosphere content. She's a manosphere woman, and not even I don't. Is she black? She a manosphere chick, and again, she figured out that
She is black.
okay, well, fine. She figured out that okay, if I degrade them, I'm pretty.
Okay, well, you
Okay,
know
so
what?
I'm a
Wait, I
pretty
said
woman,
she was
and if I
black. I
degrade,
assumed she was black. So let me say it that way because somebody else did say she was she might have been Spanish and not actually black. So
I
I don't
don't
know.
think
I
she
don't
is
know her like
black. I
that, so I
think
can't
she's
actually say she
Spanish.
black. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think she black. I think she's Spanish. I think she Cardi B Spanish. She ain't my kind of Spanish. She Cardi B kind of
Okay.
Spanish. It is all. I'm looking at her things. Entitled wife regrets cheating. Self-entitled delusional wife. Um, um, Kevin Samuel's death. Self-proclaimed Pookies. Well, she gives off. She's just trying. I guess she was kind of big before. She just figured out again that disrespecting women will get her a platform.
Well,
And
this
these
is the thing.
manosphere niggas
When
like
somebody
looking
first
at
told
light
me about her,
skin. They like looking at light skin who disrespect black women. It turns them on. There you go.
well, here's the thing. I got introduced to her, I guess, evolution. Because somebody was saying how she was on somebody else's show and she was not acting like that at first, but when she realized that it got her attention, like you said,
Yeah.
that's why she became this way.
Yeah.
But
We could do
again, if
that.
she's
I
supposed
could
to be
get
in
up
like
here
the high
one
value
day.
area, then why is it that the men that came on her show looked real non high value?
Because it's not really about
Like they
that.
looked a
It's
little
just
scary, like, stalker
high
esque, like
value for them equates
rejects.
to disrespecting black women. Point
Oh,
blank in the story. That's what high value means. Disrespecting of black women. All that other
well,
shit
I'm
is
pretty sure
bullshit.
she probably won't do another one of those dating shows if these are the guys that are coming up. I will say there was one guy that did not look as bad. And I mean, like, what he was saying, it didn't seem that bad. But for the rest of them, I was like, what?
Listen, if a man on that kind of already, I don't care what kind of trickery or buffoonery you telling me. Ain't nobody on them type of shows is decent men. I don't care what
Uh-uh.
nobody say. I don't think any man, because why would any man who is again a decent man would even be on a show like that? Why would any man who is a decent man again actually call into any show like that? You actually have to follow and listen to the kind of rhetoric that they promote, right? For you even to
Right.
be aware of said channel. So I don't give a fuck what any of them claim to say. Once you are a watcher of them, to even call up to their show, you are them. You just
I
you
agree.
just you just know how to fake it better than the next Dusty. There's levels to this
Mm.
Dust child. You know that. There's levels to this dust. Child, Dustin Russell gonna tell us I am 10 and it's not my mother. What? She gonna tell us she done been married twice and no more. And to men who were resentful of her career advancement and used that emotionally against her. Dr. Russell, child, I hope you learned your lesson.
Sorry to hear that, honey.
Because you deserve more than that. Again, emotion. That's why I don't believe
I say you can't be
in
potential.
I don't date potential. I married potential like a dumbass. I recognize that. I fucking fucked up. I married potential. Don't do that dumb shit. Don't. No. And girl, this you said you was 2 times in? Girl, no. No.
No.
Fuck potential. Potential will have you feeling potentially to, you know what? Since this guy, he asked me some shit, and you know when they were like, what did they say? Tell me about yourself. And I thought about it, and I'm like, even that part, I don't even want to tell people about myself. Because I feel like when you telling people about yourself, you're telling them things too, so they can figure out how to freaking manipulate you. Like, tell me, so you could tell them, oh, I like to do this and I like to do that. So for the next month or 6 months or whatever, like Super Scent, they know what to do to get you. Because you already told them.
Right. I can't do with potential. It's
I can't.
Ladies,
I don't want to.
You date potential when you're in high school.
Yes, when you're in high school,
when
you're in college, they potential in college. Okay.
I was just ready to say that potentially, maybe even college, first year, second year. After that,
come on, ma'am.
After that, it's no longer room to say he has potential. Don't let these stories of people when they say she was with me when I had nothing. Okay, so for some of them, they struggled and got lucky.
And even the women who tell you that. Remember, there was a woman who told us, she was like, he has stuff now. She said, but I would still, if I could tell my younger self something, it was never marry a nigga with potential. She said, we struggled for like 10 years, and that's 10 years of her life that she had to struggle through. Why?
Struggle. Ain't that crazy?
Crazy.
And then for the other ones, there were men who still had their self together somewhat, y'all. Had their self together somewhat. They just needed somebody to show that they believed in them, I guess. Because let's just say, who was that? We were just talking about him. His wife was talking about how she bought him that software so he could edit film and stuff. He was already working on stuff and he was still paying bills at home.
I know who you're talking about. But yes, they like to say
who we were talking about. And people like, yeah, she was winning when he had nothing. Now look at him.
He didn't have nothing. He didn't have nothing.
He was still paying bills, y'all. It wasn't like he was just broke and not providing for her. All she did was took the extra effort to say, baby, you work this job so much.
It's so easy.
Your dreams. Here's the software. I believe in you. That's
and all not even did. That. Honestly, he paid all the bills.
That's what I'm saying.
All she had to buy was fucking software. Thank you for taking care of me. Here's this software. How much compared to paying 50% of the rent, like a lot of these women out here are doing? She bought the nigga software. So what? He pays all the bills.
He was paying all the bills. He was still treating her good and stuff, y'all. So don't get gaslit into thinking that, you could be out here with this guy that's been trying to be a rapper forever and a day. He was trying to be a rapper when he was in high school, 20s, 30s, 40s, and you still try to support him with his rap career.
Dumbass.
Ladies, at some point, he should have gave that up. Hug the gloves up.
And the fact that he didn't tells you what he thinks about you and tell you about what his life is going to look like.
Okay. Listen, we know there's some guys that get out there and pop out and be rappers at 40. But that is so minor.
It's far and few in between.
Yeah, y'all taking these instances and feel like y'all the next big thing. It's like people trying to have a famous athletic career. Everybody think they go be the one.
Yeah, I don't even want a dude who want to be an athlete. I'm gonna be clear. And I dated an athlete in high school, but a real fucking athlete.
I dated some players.
But I dated it. Like I said, I did it. But after like, I don't want to. Because even now, like I don't want to, I play overseas or I'm good. I don't
I'll
want
date a
it.
football player in a heartbeat.
I don't. Well, a football for me, they get busted in the head too much. But like,
Well, I
I
mean,
don't want
they do
to
get busted in
date.
the head too much, but you get a chance to spend a little more
But
vacation time with them. It's not like basketball where it's several months out the year. Football got its little time.
well, at
You can
least
enjoy him
they're in
afterwards.
there. At least they're in there. It's the oh,
Two
I
games
want to
a
be a
weekend.
football star, but like Nick, you don't even play football in college. You ain't get into
Girl,
no NBA teams. You ain't get, but
girl.
this nigga still chasing a basketball career
You ain't
and
even
fucking 30.
conditioning your body.
Like,
Can we say that? Guys be out here talking about some, yeah, I play flag football. I'm trying to do X, Y, Z. Sir, you ain't even conditioning your body. They're playing flag football and you fainting all over the place. Like you 40 still talking about you play.
40 still, like, oh my god, I'm not even dealing with that. I'm not even going there. I'm not even going there
No,
at 30.
the only people I get
I'm not doing it.
passes
That
to
shit
are
don't even
people
make no
like
sense.
artists. I understand that. Yeah, I understand that painting artists, it might take a moment for a painting artist. Though even
Well,
still, painting artists need to have a job.
yeah, I'm not even
They need to
doing
have a
that.
job.
I don't care. I am a woman. I am the artist in this bitch.
Them artists be having women take
I am
care of them
the
too
artist in
often.
Thank you. Yes, that's how it is. Artists or the I know mad fuckboy artists, musicians who go from
Models.
woman to woman house and have them take. These are fuckboy careers. These are it's really not a career.
Yep.
I want to play this. I basically my job is to live off of women. That's a job, to live off of women and enjoy their life. That's their job. Okay, because I'm an artist and I live off of men, but I'm a woman.
All these dudes on Instagram that's looking sexy and stuff, calling themselves models. And they be talking about these IG models. We need to include the males in that
The
IG
men
model
too.
thing because
Yep.
some of these guys y'all be so happy that they get in your inbox and reply
Yeah.
back to you that y'all be ready to
Thirsty.
pay for dates, pay they
Everything.
rent,
Thirsty.
and
Thirsty because
all
the
the
nigga
while
got
some of
green
them don't even
eyes.
want you already.
Thirsty. Who was it? Well, Jada, was it you or was it Mahogany that sent me the video of that girl telling us about how she got used? Was that you? Was that Mahogany?
I don't,
It
I
might have
don't
been
know. Now, I don't send a
Mahogany.
couple things. Use
Somebody.
like what?
It was this. She gave him 10 stacks.
Oh nah, I
It's a
ain't see
girl
that.
YouTuber. She used to make content. She used to make celebrity content. I recognize her. She was, one of them Tasha K haters. She seems miserable, in my opinion. No shade, no tea. But
You
she's,
talking
and
about
even
old girl with the pajamas?
did she have on pajamas? She was telling us the story about how, she don't mess with
The
her
one that
family no
had that
more.
fish capade going on.
The fish capade. Girl, I
Yeah,
gotta.
remember when we had that whole big issue going on with the word fish all across YouTube?
Was it her at that time? Maybe it was her. I don't know. I want to pull up her page. Hold on. I think it was Mahogany. Let me look in fucking Mahogany. Mahogany always sending me the good shit. Wait.
I ain't giving a man 10 stacks for nothing.
Child,
Unless
so
it's an
she was telling
investment
us
that I can see is already profiting money.
it's Mahogany. Let me
10
look
stacks.
at Jamie chat. But basically someone sent it to me and there's this girl, she's a YouTuber, and she was telling us about how she was wait, is this it? No, she was telling us about, in case you didn't see this. Okay, no, she was telling us about how she got her mom died or whatever. She ended up moving. She from Brooklyn. That's how I even remember this girl. She from Brooklyn. I think she moved to
Wow.
Jersey or some shit, and she's telling us that she was like, and she fucking with the nigga. He live in her building with the baby mom. And then she telling us the story. I'm like, bitch, everything in this story telling me how you ended up in this situation. You set yourself up, or this is karma. Like, you not like, oh, you don't care that she had a man and you don't care that he had a girl. I said, and that's how you ended up 10 stacks less and got. I don't remember who sent it to me. Someone sent it to me.
Okay, so listen, the girl with the pajamas or whatnot, I don't think it that would be crazy if that's her. I don't think that would be her.
She's a thick girl.
I can't remember her name to save my life.
And it was I don't remember her name, but I was like, this girl is mad miserable. I remember from when I first started making YouTube videos and all this shit when Tasha K was pregnant. And she, you know, it was the whole thing with Armand where that whole situation, that was the first and only time I saw the girl video. And I'm like, damn, she miserable. You think Tasha K fucked her husband? I'm like, you think she fucked her man? Like, why she so just miserable? You know, and I don't want to say it like this, but I'm going to just say it like this because we having a real chat, right? A fat, miserable bitch.
I don't think that girl had no husband, though.
She ain't, no, she a fat,
so she was a big
bitch.
Girl.
You said
big.
She fat girl.
Okay.
She a fat girl. She's like 24, 25 though. Cause she telling us she here getting her masters at an Ivy League. She going to Rutgers or some shit, child. So she getting her Ivy League masters. You know, she telling us all of this, and I'm like, and you felt for a dirtbag who lived in your building with his baby mom. And you thought, and she was telling us how she was speaking to her spiritual advisors, and they told her, I said, did they tell you that he had a bitch? But she didn't care. I was like, oh wow. I don't remember who the fuck sent it to me. Hold on. Yeah, I can't find it, but it was wild. I was like, oh, okay.
Girl, that
she
is
said, I love
wild.
Derek Jackson. It was wild because she's telling us this, and I'm just knowing her, just thinking for her from the old videos. I'm like, girl, you miserable. And then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you miserable. You was talking crazy shit. You don't care. You telling us, you know, she got a man. The bitch live in your building. You live in a small building. You're so ready. It's messy. You doing all of this shit because the nigga got green eyes and red hair. You can throw in your whole life down the drain because the nigga got green eyes and red hair. That's what she telling us. He hot. He's sexy. Got green. Oh, he 6', green eyes. And so I'm like, so fuck her.
She said all of that.
All of that.
She done told you about I played for 10 stacks. But she still, he fine. And then
he fine.
Girl, are you for real? I got to see that video.
So I don't remember who sent it to me. I don't remember who sent it to me, but somebody sent it to me. And I was watching it, and I was like, oh, yeah, this shit is crazy.
I can't think of too many people. You know, okay. So, also, I don't know a lot of the people who don't like Tasha K.
Oh, well, I was looking through the shit. That's why I was like, oh, cause I think she made a video
like,
commenting about me. And I remember thinking, I'm like, oh, this bitch from Brooklyn. And I remember thinking, she's miserable as fuck. I remember thinking, she from Brooklyn. I'm going to remember. You're a YouTuber. You're from Brooklyn. You're a girl. You do celebrity news. Because she was doing celebrity news. This is what she do. This video I'm telling you about is a story time that she was doing. Right? But she used to do celebrity news. Right? Okay. So I'm like, okay, let me see. And I'm like, oh, shit, this young. I'm like, she young. Like, so she thinks she know everything because she young. But this bitch is young and miserable as fuck. Young and miserable.
When we get off this live,
I'ma send it to you.
When we get off this
I'ma find it.
Live, stay on.
Okay.
No, but when you get off this live, stay on.
Okay.
But go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, that is wild.
She said
something crossed my mind that made me tell you to stay on.
Okay, it's all right. Oh my God, my phone.
$10,000.
She said, oh,
so somebody got a whole lady
to flip a right in her building, in her little eight apartment having building, not some big old building, not even to say a big building make it any better, but like, girl. But the way you looking down on other people, the shit is wild. Like, girl. Like, really? And oh yeah, I knew he had a girl, and I'm like, oh yeah. When she first telling the story, she talking about he live in my building. In my head, I'm like, he live with a bitch. In my head, I'm like, he live with a bitch. And then into the story, a couple of minutes in, then she mentioned the girl, and I'm like, bitch, that's how you was supposed to start this shit. You was a hoe and you ain't care.
Yeah.
And you got treated like the hoe that didn't care. I was like, his bitch knew he was fucking with you, and she knew she got $10,000 out of you.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all what's funny. Okay, so I guess my dating habits have traveled in how I date.
Yes, hold on, Stacy. Yes, 10 stacks.
My first lady.
No, hold on 1 second, Stacy. Yes, 10 stacks means $10,000. Yes. Where the hell did Jada go? Oh, she'll be back. Okay. But yes, 10 stacks equals $10,000. Where are we? We are an hour and 37 minutes in. Um, yeah.
Sorry about that. It was lagging.
Okay.
So okay. Okay. So I went out to eat with my first lady. Right. She invited me out to eat. She said she wanted to have a talk with me. Now she got she got in and she was like, hey, how are you doing? Blah blah blah. Yakety smackety. She was like, so before we go, I just want you to tell me where you want to eat at so that way I can map it because I'm not good with directions, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, you can pick wherever you want to go, First Lady. I was like, I expect to, just be able to find what I can eat wherever we at. Now I'm trying to be nice, right? Not because you, I know First Ladies got money. I ain't worried about that. But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be trying to act like I'm trying to dime out on the First Lady.
Okay.
So I sat up there and I was like, wherever you want to go. And so she was like, is your daughter going with us? I was like, well, you said you wanted to talk to me. So I was unsure if you wanted, Boo to go. And she was like, no, she was like, when I said, I wanted to make sure I took you out, to show appreciation or whatever. I meant you and your daughter. Y'all do so much for me and for the church and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, great. So we driving, we
Mm-hmm.
picked this place, we driving there, one of my favorite places. And it ended up being closed. We went to another expensive restaurant. And she kept saying, you get whatever you like. She was like, because see, I already know how you like to eat. And I would not have invited you out to eat if I didn't know that you were going to probably buy the whole left side of the menu. I
At
was buying.
least she
She was
know who
like,
she
so
talking to.
she was like, I want you to just buy whatever it is you want. She told my daughter to get whatever we wanted, appetizers, drinks. So we ordered water. And she was like, y'all don't have to order water. Get what you want. I was like, no matter who was paying, First Lady, we usually drink water. That's what we do. We drink water. So she got herself something to drink. We talking about food. She like, why are y'all getting, I think my daughter got something that was the cheapest thing on the list. Why are y'all ordering cheap things? I know how y'all eat. You forgot I've seen y'all eat before. And
Ah,
I was like, oh, I'm sorry, First
it's
Lady. I was like,
actually,
okay,
I
look.
think it's insulting. After the first time she told you, it's insulting. You supposed
But
to
I'm
order like
like,
you normally order, girl. First lady's got it. Trust me, the donation plate is
that's
never
what I'm saying.
empty.
She got it. But I didn't want her to think because I help at the church that now that she trying to show appreciation or whatnot, that I'm about to run the meal. But she was just like, look, she was like, I already know. I've even seen videos of you. So she was like, I already know what to expect. So
Yeah.
go ahead. I was like, okay, well, look, I'm gonna go ahead and relax and order what I would
I'm gonna get
usually
this
order when I come up
lobster,
in here.
girl.
Yes.
I'm about to get these crab legs, child.
Okay. She was
Okay.
like, look, now you talking. Okay. We could go out to eat anytime. She was like, because this is the way that I like to eat. And that's why I told I'm going to take you out to eat because I know. She was like, now, had this been pastor, he might have been busting a blood vessel. And I was just cracking up laughing. But that just shows y'all when you set a certain standard,
Yes, people
even
will
the
follow.
women must follow.
Yes,
Okay.
they
So,
follow. When people know that, I am not dealing with no bullshit, no shade, no tea. It's just I'm not dealing with garbage.
yes,
I like to
I
do
ordered my
certain things. I
calamari and
like to eat.
everything.
Yes, I like to eat certain places. I like to do certain things. I like to stunt. I'm a stunter. I like to stunt. Like, no.
Look, I just eat what I eat and do what I
Don't
do.
even don't
I
even
hate
take
going
don't
out with
even
somebody
ask
on a
me.
budget.
I go out with my homegirl first. I go out with Tasha first before I go out on a cheap date with anybody.
Yeah, because I mean,
I'm going out
it's
with my
so
friend and we about to run it up. We gonna run it
okay.
up.
Like, come on. But that's why I say don't date the ones with potential because when you go out on dates, okay,
It's
when you go out
stressful.
on dates,
I don't even want to deal with
you
that.
gotta sit there and you gotta rationalize the
Yup.
menu to make
Yup.
sure that you ain't
Can you
paying.
imagine not getting
Oh,
what you want? You seeing that lobster, but you gotta order this fucking chicken. Do
knowing
you
I don't
want?
even like chicken
I
like
don't even like chicken, bro. I don't even like chicken. I want this lobster. Okay?
okay.
But you can't because he's got potential and he may be able to buy you lobster in the future, but he can't buy you lobster now. I don't want it. Life is
Like,
short
look,
and hell is
I be in
high.
the joint looking for all the other stuff. I'll be like, listen,
Time ticks
I want
away.
that aged. food. I
Trust me.
want good stuff. And that's what I do when I go out to eat.
Yep, I
But
won't.
sometimes you make these potentials and you be looking like, oh
You can't
Lord. And
order.
I learned that from my first year at college. I was like,
You can't even go to good restaurants because they want to go to Applebee's. I don't go to Applebee's.
Applebee's,
My
girl.
freaking 13-year-old don't go to Applebee's. Like, we don't go Applebee's. You want to take me to Applebee's? I don't eat at Applebee's. I don't eat at Applebee's. I don't eat at certain types of places. They're glorified McDonald's. That's how I think. That's not date
I
appropriate.
feel that way. I
If
feel that
I'm
way.
if I'm chilling and I'm shopping, let's say, cause you know they're normally in a shopping center, and I'm with my homegirls, or maybe, and it's like, fuck it, let's go to this stupid ass Applebee's, because to me it's the equivalent of McDonald's. It's just we get to sit down, and I get some liquor. We get to sit down and I get some liquor, but that's, for me, it's not like a date establishment.
I remember a guy took me to Applebee's and he thought he was doing
He
something.
thought he
I
was.
was like, and then here's the kicker. Now that it just hit me in my brain, here's the kicker, y'all. Y'all ready for this?
Uh-huh.
He did that, but the girl that was there was a girl that he was kicking it with, and she took care of the bill.
What?
She took care of the. Listen, before I knew it, we sitting up there, and I'm thinking like, this is different. I'm not used to him acting a certain way, but I didn't catch on, right?
Uh-huh.
Now he's telling me it's his cousin. So the girl come over, he talking to her, I'm laughing, talking back with her or whatever. And so apparently she thought that maybe I was like a cousin or something, right? And we sitting across from each other. So it ain't like we close to each other and we doing anything, right?
Uh-huh.
And so at the end, she was like, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, you know what? Did you bring the check yet? I was like, because technically I think I want to go ahead and get the dessert. So had you already brought the check? She was like, oh no, I got it. And I was like, oh, cuz, you so nice. And she was like, yeah, cuz. And I guess she was thinking at the time when she first answered that, like, yeah, we cool, we cousins, right? And I was like, okay, cousin, look, next time I see you at the family gathering or something, I'm gonna have to like hook you up with a good plate or something, right? And so, like, at his barbecue functions, because he was known to have like barbecue functions with the family. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, next time I have to make sure you get a good plate. And when I say, she was like, do you mean cousin like cousin? And he's sitting there looking stupid. Stupid.
Because
And I look
each
at
of
him.
y'all are thinking that the other one is his cousin. Oh, shit.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Because it's just like something in the way that she was like smiling and looking. Because I'm thinking like she paying the bill.
Why would
She's like,
he even
I'm
take
looking
you
around.
there?
Okay.
Why would he even take you there?
So she
Oh, my
upset.
God.
I'm upset because I done realized it. She catches on. He's sitting there like, okay, so wait. You at work. You at work. Look, y'all, let's not let her lose her job. Da 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 da. I get up, I leave. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know what happened
leaving.
on the inside, but he finally came out while I was already pulling off. And he's like, wait, look. So he all in front of the car. I'm like, look, I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna run you over. He said, listen, he was like, my check didn't clear in the bank yet. And so, I had to take you to a place where I knew I could get the hookup. And I'm looking like, no, you've done this before.
What?
You've done this
I knew I
before.
could get the hookup. So wait, fuck that. So everything about this conversation is telling you he ain't the nigga for you. He lived check to check.
Check the check. Okay?
He
Check
missed
the
that part.
check.
Check to check ass nigga. And then because he a check to check, he a clown ass nigga and took you
Okay.
to the girlfriend's job.
Took me to, it wasn't even a girlfriend. It was another booty call. So it wasn't even a girlfriend. It was just other booty call. Because he told me about one booty call before. And so I was thinking after a while that might have been her. While
Uh-huh.
they was trying to like, he trying to tell her, you at your job or whatever, don't trip out. And he like, look, don't let her lose her job. And I'm thinking like, this is
I ain't
crazy.
gonna
I
act
got up and I
up. I'm
left.
out. Yeah. I'm not even, that's what I don't even want to engage for no wild shit like that. You
Look,
have
I
that.
didn't have to pay for a meal, so
Yeah, I'm
that's on
out.
her.
I'm out. I'm out. Oh my god. Couture says she
I
doesn't
was
date
like, I
performance.
can't
She
believe this.
dates she doesn't date potential. She dates performance. I feel you, sis.
She dates performance. Okay.
Okay.
Like, oh my goodness, y'all. That and we talking about like I think I was 20, 19, 20 when that happened. And I was 19 when that happened. And I just was like, oh we. I was like, no, that's embarrassing. That is totally embarrassing. And him trying to explain, I'm like, can you please move him in front of the car? I don't want to have to run you over because they gonna swear in the news that I ran you over a chick. Please move
No,
him
it
in
was
front of my car.
no people asking. No, it wasn't Neek at night. I watched Neek. Neek is not from Brooklyn. It's this other girl. It's this other girl that I'm talking
Okay.
about. It's not Neek at
Okay.
night, y'all.
Okay. Mm, Lord have
Um,
mercy.
yeah, this
Said
shit
his
is
check
crazy.
didn't clear. Do you
This
know how
check
long
didn't
guys
clear.
been saying that line? Check didn't clear. My car is in the
No,
shop.
they ain't got
When
nothing.
I hear
Yeah, my
words like
car.
that,
I get
I
turned off.
immediately.
My car. I left my car in Jersey. Nigga, what?
Oh,
Like what? Oh, with Uber's
sir, why your
cool.
car still in the shop? It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, like sir, I ain't even fucking with you if your car in the shop, cause that tells me you're lying and you ain't got no car. You need to go see if you could borrow a car. That's what you're trying to do.
You
No,
lying.
you know.
Okay, well, if
Oh,
your
you
car
gotta
is in the
stay
shop,
here.
then I
Oh,
can wait. And
we can't ever go to your house because the nigga don't live no. The nigga live with a bitch or with his mama. I'm ugh.
he always want when they stay at your house all the time, ladies, there's something wrong. I don't even know why y'all let a guy come in your house before you even know where he live at. That's what get me. I am amazed when chicks be talking about they don't know where to serve they baby daddy child support papers at.
Yes,
Like you
or
don't know
they
where he
don't
live
know his
at?
name, or they don't know his name. They only know him as Ray Ray,
Yes, they
or
don't know the
like,
name.
how the fuck do you have a baby with a man and don't know his first, middle, and last name, birthday, like mama's maiden name? I need to be all in the business. Like, how you getting
Oh,
pregnant?
child.
Like, it blows me. Golden Opportunity says, Yo, Jovi, I was getting my hair done by my backup stylist, and she said she called into KS show 2 times in the past and was sad he passed. He said, I didn't know
Really?
what to say because I didn't want her to F up my hair. Facts. I wouldn't know what to say either. I be dealing, and some of my hairstylists, I be like, listen, what?
Right.
I be like, girl, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not even engaging in this conversation.
Uh-uh.
That's too. I say, tell me about yourself, because so then you tell me. Don't ask me what I like, because now you're going to try to transform yourself into somebody you think that I would, into somebody you think I would like, based off of what I told you for a couple of months to try to gas me up. No, you
It
tell me
used
what
to
you
be a
like.
couple of months. Now guys are only doing that for about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So there you
When I be
go.
listening to chick stories, I be like, what? Girl, he changed on me in 2 weeks. I met him last night. He was great. We had sex with
She
each
said
other
when we
two
go to
days later. He
Fridays.
tripping. No,
I'm
I'm not
not
into
saying,
PGI
listen,
Fridays.
I'm not saying I won't eat it. I told you I would go, like, they're normally in shopping centers here in New York. So I would go, let's say me and my friend is chilling, or we just want something real fast. I go up in there, but I don't go into, I don't get up and go out to go to Applebee's or TGI Fridays.
I don't
Or
like places with
I,
limited
I don't
menus
go to
that look
places
like
like
it's
that.
a step up from fast food burgers and hot
It
dogs and
is
fries.
fast food. It is fast food, but they just have liquor. That's what it is. I prefer, especially here in New York, is tons of restaurants, right? So
It's
I
like
would prefer to
upscale
go to one
Coney
of
Island,
those.
I guess, if you want to call it that, because I can't even call it upscale Coney Island. But it's like a step up from Coney Island,
Yeah.
like a mixture in between Coney Island and an actual restaurant. That's what Applebee's gonna remind me of.
Yeah.
And I don't
It's.
like Coney Islands, so
Are you talking
I
about
prefer
Coney
to be at a regular
Islands?
restaurant.
Like that's a restaurant? When you tell me Coney Island, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm thinking about Coney Island.
We're talking about Coney Islands,
I
like
don't know
actual Coney Islands.
what is that. What do you
The
mean by when
ones
you say that?
where you go in and you get some quick little foods. You know how like Coney Island sell like little quick dip like little small shrimps that you
Okay,
dip
okay,
in
okay, okay, okay.
cheese sticks
Okay,
and
okay. I
all of
know what
that.
you
You know what
meant.
I'm
I
saying?
know. Okay,
But
okay,
you can sit in there. You know what I'm saying? You can sit.
okay.
You can eat.
Okay.
That's
No,
what
I
an
didn't know what
Applebee's
you
would
meant when you
remind me of.
said like Coney Island, because I'm like, I know Coney Island. Like, what do you mean by Coney Island? But you mean the little fast food, little
Yeah.
shit they have
And
out
like
there?
their
Yeah.
menus
And not
remind me of
even
that.
those menus are still better. Coney Island menu still better than TGI Fridays. But you're right. They
Mhm.
all have the same couple of things: a little chicken
Yes.
salad, a little burger, some ribs. Um, the same bullshit. Same bullshit. They all have the same bullshit. All of them.
Yep.
And
You
I
go
don't
there and
like
you
it.
watch the games and stuff. It ain't really like a
Yeah.
date
It's
type
not
of
a date
thing.
kind of thing. That's something, like I said, if I'm chilling, I'm shopping with my friends, or like me and my daughter been there a couple of times. We always complain about it. But again, it's normally we're in the mall, you know, we're hungry. And it's like, well, frick it. It's right here instead of trying to go somewhere else. It's right here. They have seats. Let's go on this stupid TGI Fridays.
Oh wait, I went to go and block somebody and I realized um somebody said where'd it go? Dang it. She got a friend who always okay, Gabrielle said, I have a friend who always dates men when where she's stuck with the bill because he left his wallet. And she said, and I just don't understand it.
She always
Ladies,
dates men
men don't
who
leave
lose
their
they
wallets that
they
often.
don't. They just don't see no value in you. Like again, there are every woman has at least one man, a couple of them, for real. If you be honest with yourself, who that you may not want to be with, but he will do everything to be with you. How do you? There's so much in between. How do you end up with these motherfuckers? I don't understand.
Okay.
I don't understand. I don't understand how we be getting so far. That's what I don't understand. How does it get so far with these niggas? That's what I don't understand. That part. Because I
That
be like,
is so
what?
interesting.
How do we even get here?
I'm sorry, I'm hiding Kinder. Kinder, you keep coming back. You are a super troll. You got like 80 million pages, honey. Lord, I think I done blocked you from this channel a good 40 times.
Probably somebody who don't like us. Probably one of them YouTubers we done blocked.
But you know
They
what?
be having.
Kinder is on a lot of he comes and he trolls a lot of different black spaces. But I think at
Okay.
least on your channel, it had to be like 40 times on your channel.
I don't know
I
what he
blocked
did
him
to him.
three different names in this chat just today. That's Kinder. Three different times just today.
Queen of the Gram said, I order from Uber Eats. I don't even go there on a date. That's what I'm saying. Like, my dude, he likes their freaking chick. No, not them. Who was? It's one of them. It's downtown Brooklyn. Y'all don't have it. What do we call it? BBQs. Y'all have BBQs at other places? We have it here.
BBQ.
Yeah, he loves the chicken. I hate that place. But we order that shit. Delivery. Order that. I'm not going to sit down to do what? Because ain't nothing in there I
Like
want.
fast food.
Ain't nothing in there I want. I hate the crab cakes. I done ate everything on that menu a billion times. I'm from Brooklyn. Every graduation, everybody in Brooklyn go there. I'm over it. There's a million small restaurants, a million even little black-owned chains, or even white restaurants in New York City. I refuse. I refuse.
I'll pass, child. I'm good with it. I mean, it's not. Allow me to say, it
Go
doesn't mean
ahead.
that the man is beneath me. Because listen, some people don't know. Some guys don't know that these are just not places to take you on dates, which is sad. It's
Well,
sad to
yeah.
know that. But they don't, some guys just don't know because chicks be out here happy to be at Applebee's. So they think it's a
Except,
date.
yeah, accepting trash.
They,
You right.
Buffalo
You
Wild
right.
Wings. They be like, we at Buffalo Wild Wings. So
That's
when
not a
chicks be
date.
taking videos and pictures
Yeah, they do.
of basic meals, I be like, oh my goodness.
Basic
Oh
meals.
my goodness, this is so basic.
And you know what? I understand because yeah, they have, I say down south they don't have as much restaurants and shit as up north. I say that. I don't feel like they have as much. It's a lot of T Fridays and shit. But there's also other restaurants that are better than TGI Fridays. Down south, Atlanta, the Mexicans be killing it. At least let the nigga take you to the Mexican restaurant. But no, Fridays. It's literally like McDonald's. Don't take me to no Fridays. I'm good.
Yeah.
She said,
Gabrielle
said,
when a guy asks you where you want to eat, you need to tell them places you want to go. Otherwise, you let them pick it. Okay, because even if they don't take you to the exact place you say, at least they know the ballpark of what type of place you want to be. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm lagging again. I'm going to drop out and come back.
Okay. All right. Gabrielle said, I had to stop socializing with her because she was always in mess. Yes. And show me your friends, I show you who you are. Show me your friends, I show you who you are. You needed to stop socializing with her because she brought your fucking value down. That sounds fucked up, but it's real. Especially if she doesn't see her worth. It's like, it's one thing. It's like, you don't even see your worth. She's going to start making you subconsciously, not see yours. Ain't nobody want to go through that. Okay? I like seeing my worth. Y'all know I ain't eat all day yet. Y'all know I normally be starving about this time, child. It's 3 o'clock. Hey, Jada. I think she back up. Oh, yeah. We hear you, girl. Stop clicking. I hear you. Jada, we hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. I heard you click. When you said, when you be listening in the background, you be like, girl, I heard you talking to your moms. I hear you.
Right, yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
I hear you, girl. Dr. Russell said, I married my Dusty. And not, hold on, Jada. Dr. Russell, you are going to be a case study, ma'am. She said, she married the first Dusty in 19 days in Atlanta in 2002. He had $50 and a sweatsuit who told me he was trying to change his life, but ended up convincing me on how to save him. Girl, what? Hold up. I'm following this story. Right. Hold up. I was broken. And he knew it from experience. That's how I say you can't tell these niggas. You can't tell these men. They want to know your history so they can know what they can get away with. She said within 6 months, he would go out to eat and leave me at the restaurant and walk away. Just horrible. Ladies, oh my God. Hopefully, some young women will be able to learn from your experiences. She said, girl, that's my favorite place, right? And the pigeons have made it. And I don't care because I'm still going there. I was going there before it became popular. I was going there before it came hood rat popular. Now all the hood rats want to go to the chop house. Fucking hell. But yeah, she said 19 days. He love bombed the fuck out of you. He manipulated. You were young though. He manipulated you. Love bombed the fuck out of you. Hopefully you learned your lesson and you tell all your nieces and your daughter and everything not to go through that bullshit. Experience is a motherfucker.
Yes.
My last first date was
your friends.
I don't understand not being a teenager going to Applebee's. Yeah, going to Applebee's and you're a freaking teenager. And again, not even teenagers because I still think there's better. Well, I live in New York City, so there's better places to go even as a teenager. There's better places to go, even with your little summer youth check. There's way better places to go. She said, I've never been to Brooklyn Chop House. I gotta try it out. I love Brooklyn Chop House. It's my favorite place to eat. It's my favorite restaurant. But you're right, the birds have taken it over, child.
Okay, I feel like you need to make sure ain't going on in your building, okay? What's going on?
Don't worry about it. It's a thing at the corner.
Okay.
There's a thing at the corner. It's a fire station.
Like...
Fire station is on the corner, so that's what that is.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not here. They just coming in the block. She said, Misty said, my husband is always acting like it's a blessing for a woman just to be taken out. When I say no, he says, you know how many women wish their man would take them out? No, I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. And those are the type of women who take anything. So you want to compare me to a woman who just takes nothing, who gets nothing, who nigga don't give a fuck about her. Don't compare. Don't compare. Like I say, it's like you don't get a pass because other niggas is fucked up and worse. That's the bare minimum, taking me out. I like to go out. I like to do things. Nigga, I like to eat.
And you know what? I blame women for why guys feel that way. Because so many of y'all,
I do blame
sitting
y'all.
up there trying to act like, oh, well, we don't have to go on a date. We can just chill at the crib.
We can chill. Just so you could feel like, well, you know, I don't have these expectations from you. Just so you could pull a pick me on us. On your side. Honestly, so just so they could pull a pick me on themselves. Because they only one losing in them situations. Yep. Yes, they size you up when you out here telling a man, even on these little fucking dating apps. I did see you said someone said something about, you know, paid apps are better. I do think paid apps and better apps are better, but I'm at the place in my life now where I prefer to meet people in real life. But it's, you know, whatever. But
those paid apps is where I've met a lot of different guys.
Paid apps
in real life. I met them online.
Yeah.
And I gave them time because, you know, I tell y'all, I talk to guys until I feel like, okay, all right, I can go on a date.
Then don't ask me. Don't think we talking and think we gonna go out on a date this week, next week. We not. It's not happening.
Right away. Because these, I promise y'all, the paid sites have been worse than the free ones.
Yeah.
These guys be on there.
They understand that. Yeah, they paying for it now. That's why I said I'm at the point in my life. Well, you know, I'm with somebody anyway, but you know, I still do what I want. But I'm more of like Tasha love her some dating sites. I cannot go on one anymore to save my life right now. I don't want to. I'm waiting for summer. You know, we got things planned for the summer to get up and go out and meet people in real life. I'm back there.
That's true.
I'm reverted back. I think it's so, and like the ladies were saying, there's many places you could go. The world is open up again. Cigar bars, you know, shit. She wanted us to go freaking learn golf, and guess what the bitch gonna do? I gotta go learn golf. We gotta learn golf. You know, just there's so many places to go to meet these men that I just don't want to attempt to do it online no more. Cause again, I feel like it's the Spoonie G. And it's setting you up to try to let me see what I could get, what I could find out from you, so I can get over on you. I can't no more.
I agree.
I can't. I watch it too much.
I be like, what is wrong with you? All of a sudden they get crazy. Like, I feel like when they pay for the site and they meet you, they expect right away. It's like paying for dinner. They expect right away that because you responded that you owe them something.
Yes. Or like you can't. Tasha tells me about dudes that she talked to, and because she responded and they having a conversation like a day or some shit, a motherfucker, she had numerous niggas tell her that she can't talk to other people because they're getting to know each other. What?
Wait, what?
She had told me there's been numerous guys who have told her in the meeting and first getting to know each other, she can't talk to nobody else because they're, you know, they do one. They are talking to a million people and they want you to only talk to them and give them all the time in the world.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like the people who are paying on the dating site.
Too much expectations.
They are not that sane. I'm telling you.
They're not. There's a lot of weird people online. That's where you'll find the manosphere because they can't go out and meet people. Like the reality is, a majority of these men cannot go to a restaurant, see a nice, pretty woman, and approach her. That's the man you don't want anyway, right? He need to go hide behind a computer screen, you know, anyway, to even say something to you. Right? But so many men cannot even get up. But again, I don't want a man that can't approach me. They don't have at least the self-confidence to get up and approach me at, if I'm going for drinks, happy hour at the Chop House or at Taj or one of these fucking nice ass places. You can't even get up and say nothing to me during happy hour. I don't want it.
Listen,
I'd rather go ahead.
I'm all for if you run into somebody on Facebook to see. Instagram is too different. Guys on Facebook, when a guy tries to hit me up and be interested, you best believe I go and check out his Facebook. Even when I meet him out in public, I be like, "What's your Facebook?" I don't even want the phone number. What's your Facebook, huh? That way, if I get on the Facebook and I check out the Facebook and it coincide with something that I would date, then I say, okay, all right, well, let's talk a little bit. Let me find out a little more. Then they be like, why won't you just give me your number? Because I'm still weeding you out. That's all.
Yeah.
I need to know because see, I don't change my phone number. I've had the same phone number since 8th grade. I don't change my phone number. I'm 40 years old. I ain't changed my number since 8th grade. So I don't plan on trying to have to constantly block nobody and none of that, right? So I need to see what your life is like, how many kids you really claim. You know what I'm saying? All of this different stuff that guys ain't gonna tell you right away when they come asking you for your phone number and talking about what type of I ain't like these other guys. Oh my goodness, nowadays that feels like a warning sign. I'm so sorry.
As soon as they say that, it's a dub. Because they are those other guys. Because they wouldn't even know about those other guys if they weren't.
I checked the Facebook. They are actually every bit of that guy.
Always. Like I said, any guy who says these things, he is that guy. Because the real men don't even know about those men. You have to explain who. I have to explain who Manosphere is.
Yeah, I have to explain.
I have to explain this shit. I have to go and be like, oh, and he'd be like, that dude died. Like Kevin Samuels dude that you was telling me about. Like, because they don't know. No, they don't know about those other type of men because they just assume most men doing what they supposed to do. Like, oh, okay. Gabrielle said, I wanted to click on this. Is this true? She said the young lady that went viral for giving the dude gas, paying for his meal, asking for sex, when women tried to give her game, she tried to defend it, saying it's only $40. I got money. This is where these little girls is not understanding. We're not trying to insult you. We're trying to put you on a hard game that it took so many of us years and marriages and shit to learn. What you talk about is only $40. That's the pick me of it all. And she would have continued and she'd have gave in. Okay? She would have gave in if the nigga would have drove her home, even ignoring her. The fact that I told y'all, the fact that old girl was even fucking sitting there. Y'all talking about, she was just sitting there because she was recording. She was sitting there drinking that juice, desperate why this guy ain't paying me attention. When she should have got up and got a fucking Uber. Right. I'm tired of it. That's crazy. Who told you who she was. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, and this is the type of stuff we're trying to warn you about. Like, we know, like, we started off this video somewhere towards the middle telling y'all there are good men out here, and yes, they are black as well. Yep. There are good men out here, but the ones that y'all keep giving this attention to and extra effort on, those are the ones you should not, and that is what we're talking about. It makes no sense. Y'all give them extra chances on top of extra chances when you should have just realized the red flags and kept it moving. We want to give them so many excuses, so many different reasons.
They want to give so much excuses. Yeah, it's like we showing you these red flags. And boom. But you still going.
Yes.
Because she going to end right back up in an experience just like that with a nigga just like that.
They keep
like don't say, oh, there's nothing but trash niggas out here when you know you keep going for the trash, because again, this was the time she should have learned that lesson. And she ain't learn it. And she ain't gonna learn it. So how many years is gonna pass before she actually learn that lesson? Is she ever gonna? Is she ever gonna? How many years are gonna pass before she says, goddamn, I could have learned this shit at 23 when that first shit happened, but look at me. Now I'm 33 like a dummy.
Okay.
Because that's how it would be. Now I'm 33 like a fucking dummy. when I could have learned that back then. And bitch, people was telling me, but I know everything.
Yeah, see, that's why when chicks get online and they get to complaining, we have the discussion, yeah. But really, the discussion is not so much always about the guy in the situation. It's about the girl. Because why did you do it? So, in the instance with the girl with the gas money, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the way that particular one went is that his check, he said his check didn't clear. Okay, so flag number one, he lives check to check.
There you go.
Okay?
That's number one.
Okay. Then you only live down the street because that's what he said. You don't live that far. Because he made her walk, right?
Yeah.
You don't live that far.
So he just came you up. He picked you up, took you to some
But you had to
bullshit
get a
around
gas
your
tank.
neighborhood. Okay? Took you to some bullshit around your fucking neighborhood. Just so he could try to take you right back into your house. And fuck you.
Oh, no, no, no. He was saying that he had, at first he said back to his place. But
No,
when
then
she
she would
met
have
back
said,
up
then
with
she
him,
would have said, oh, I come to mine. It's right up the block.
wait, no, listen. He said I had something set up at like a hotel or something. But here's the problem for me. You met back up with the dude. Why?
She met back up with
Why?
the dude.
She met back up with him. He hit her up and he was like, apologies or whatever. Let me talk to you about what happened. I feel like because you brought up my child and my baby mama situation, basically her asking about the situation after he lied and said he didn't have no kids. Then
Uh.
in the midst of their date, he ended up letting it slip about him having kids. And so she wanted to know about the dynamics of it, and he felt some sort of way. But you lied. So you mad that now she's having like several questions, and so now you want her to go.
You breaking up again, girl. Yeah, he
And
want her to
walk
go into
home.
debt. But again, the fact that she met up with him again already says she ain't learned her lesson and she don't love herself.
She didn't
Right?
learn a lesson. Why did
She
you
ain't
go
learned no
back?
lesson.
And she like, well, he brought flowers or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. It,
Oh
not
my
only that,
god.
she met back up
Desperate.
with him and got in his car. The
Dumb
same
and
dude that
desperate.
was about to make you
So
walk
so what? So he
still
could take
didn't
her
respect
some to
you.
some other place and dump her and tell her to get out on the side of the road? Like at what
You
point do you not
understand?
understand?
Right. Like, why did you even need an explanation? It didn't matter. And this is why we looking at y'all weird when y'all start saying ain't no good man left. Yes, it is. You just chose not to give that the chance.
There
Because see,
you
there was a
go.
good man somewhere that you probably passed up on and didn't
Yep.
give him a chance.
And you gave this
Like
dumbass
you
nigga a
gave this dude
chance.
all these chances. Like why?
Yep. Yep. Y'all won't get the good dude one chance, and you giving the dusty dude how many chances? How many times a nigga gotta disrespect you to your face?
Right.
To your whole face.
Like this is crazy. And she talking about it was $40.
Yeah, like it's just
Instead of you trying to clap back about this
it
$40.
don't matter if it's $5, she's missing it right over her fucking
Right,
head.
right. Like you clapping back talking about you can handle $40. It since that ain't the point.
It's not the point. It's not the point, dummy. But hey, let him go ahead, girl.
Like that is why, and that's why Jovi Beauty School is around. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I'll be over here trying to tell y'all about these different things as well to tell y'all it do better with yourself and do better with the choices that you make.
Yes.
Okay? Because I mean we do have the manosphere, right? We got the
Yeah.
manosphere.
But we also
And
have to be accountable for the bullshit that we do.
right, you know what I'm saying? Like we do because here's the thing. I have been around a little bit in at least maybe two of the Manosphere channel now. It used to just be one, but as of last week, it's two. And what I realize is that they do complain about women. That's the truth. They do complain about women. Though I also notice that they do talk about some of the men. So I don't know why they get mad at us when we do speak on men that ain't doing right, because sometimes they do it too.
They don't want because they don't
But they
want
just
you to
don't want us
see.
to say it for some reason.
Yeah, they
But
don't
we
want you
gotta
to
say
say
it
it.
because the sisters need to know what not to fall for. So if that lessens y'all chances of getting the booty, fine.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
that's why
don't,
y'all
but
mad
they
at us
don't
for
want
2
you. Yeah,
points.
they don't
But
want you. Like you said before, then they talk of all about. They don't really listen. It's bullshit. Everything about the manosphere is bullshit. It's just manipulation and bullshit. So, you know,
yeah,
they don't want you saying it because why would they
they
want
don't
you
want us
saying
talking
it?
about the bad
They
men, but
trying to
they
take
don't.
kid. They trying to take advantage of women. So why would they want you to say anything?
That's what I was about to say. They don't want us talking about the men, but they talk about the women. And then at the end of the day, you listen to them talk, and it's like, well, y'all sound like y'all ain't top tier acting men. I
Mm-hmm.
would expect the top tier acting men to
Mm-hmm.
want to complain, even though I realize why they're not the ones on the internet complaining because they ain't got time for that. They don't even they don't even sit up and indulge in some of the type of women that get complained about. That be the thing. Cause see, you wouldn't see me up here complaining about a bunch of men all day. Like when I get up here and talk to y'all, I talk to y'all about the bad men because we having a discussion. And I'm
Yep.
telling y'all bad choosers, what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also tell y'all women, get yourself together and do better.
Yep.
Because some of y'all be wanting certain type of men
And you
that y'all
ain't.
ain't even worth getting right now.
Yep. Just like
You
I
know what I'm
said
saying?
previously, fives wanting tens, and I'm not talking about in looks departments,
Right.
but it's the same thing. It's like you want a certain type of how do you? A lot of people are with trash niggas because they trash bitches. That's
Ooh,
just what it is.
ooh, yeah, yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
is.
So it is wild. And I be like, when y'all hear me talking about the men, where I'm talking about bad men, I'm only talking about the bad men. I don't be like all the men. I don't be like black men this. I'm talking about the men, especially that do these same things in these situations. And I'm also talking about these sisters that let it ride. It's
Yep.
one thing when you are very young and you don't know no better.
Yeah,
But
it's
when you
one
got
thing when you
track
young.
record, you got a
At
track
what
record of
point?
picking the same dusty, same illogical, same baby mama making dudes. It's like ooh, I can never
Yeah.
take when females be like, yeah, I know he got 4 baby mamas, but I'm different.
I'm different. I love you special in your mind.
It's like, okay, well, what if you are different? Let's just say you are different. Do
Ain't
you
no
see the
different.
struggle that this guy is about to place you in?
They,
The struggle you about to place
place
yourself in. Let's say it
yourself
like
in. Say that yourself in.
Like you're placing yourself in a struggle situation. I'm never going to get with a man and be doing worse than what I was before I met him. There is absolutely no way. There is absolutely no way. I can't do it. I'm gonna start off in a relationship with you and we struggling. Why? How about you get yourself together?
How
How
about you
about we
get
wait
yourself together?
until you know what I'm saying? Your kids get older. If I'm still single, holla at me. I might go for it. No, I'm not. By
Yeah, I'm
then, he
not gonna
probably
do
got
that.
more baby mamas. But I'm not trying to be the next one. Okay, that is crazy to me. Ladies, choose better. Choose better. He ain't paying child support for that chick over there because she act like this and yada 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 and
And
blah blah
yeah,
blah blah blah. Listen, if he got 2 baby mamas like that, it's
it's
him.
him. It's him.
It's him.
It's him. Stop that bullshit.
Okay, and I say the same to the fellas. Look, when she talking about both her baby daddies ain't-ish, okay, it sounds like a problem.
It sounds like it's
It
her.
sounds like it's her. I hate to say it. You know what I'm saying? And she could be right. She could have 2 busted baby daddies, but she chose them.
She chose them. She
She chose
chose
these
them.
busted up
She
dudes.
chose the first one and then doubled it up with the second. Then doubled it up with the second one. Like, sis, okay.
You trying to help her raise a baby that ain't even came out of womb yet. Like, wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute, brother. That is so sweet and kind of you. That is a beautiful thing. You may want to just at least date her a little bit or maybe just give her some space and time. And I know some of y'all uh, dusty Negroes would just shoot the club up and knock the baby all in the head with your peen and all. I know some of y'all are out there like that. Y'all be like, oh, she can't get pregnant again. Let me love bomb her so I can get the kitty. But there are some guys that will definitely take on a woman that is pregnant and be good to her and then be looking up wondering why he been cheated on, why she ain't doing right, why she's slipping out with the baby daddy. Like, look, y'all, yeah,
She's having a baby with a nigga who ain't with her. And she dating you.
like she dating you and slipping back and
That
forth with the
says
baby daddy.
about that says who he is as a father and who she is for accepting all of this shit.
Yes. So,
Dr. Russell said, read our book. He's just not that into you. Shameless plug. Find it
woo,
on my website, okay? And she
okay.
also said, this is what I really wanted to put. She said her Dusty told her he would not pay for anything because she has a doctorate. How do these niggas boldface say that
What?
shit to y'all? How do these men say these things to your face?
Dr. Russell,
How
how
the
did you
fuck?
select these guys? You select two dudes who was acting like this, sis. Hopefully
No.
you healed because I know you
She
said you
healed.
you single and happy, but don't
No.
don't say
You
it like
can't
that
just
because
be
that
single and
don't give
happy because when
me,
you say that, you have not healed. You're
yeah, that don't
avoiding.
give me healing vibes. So
Yeah,
listen,
you're avoiding. You have to heal or else the next nigga is gonna be just as fucking worse or if not worse.
yeah, because you can still come out here and enjoy men now.
Yeah, I'm enjoying men's. I'm
Don't
not.
don't talk
I'm
yourself
never.
out of a
Ain't no
relationship.
man gonna damage me to the point where I ain't gonna find another one. You crazy. For all
Mm.
of that, you might as well stay with him. I ain't
Okay,
gonna be
ain't no
backed up for
ain't no
you.
dude gonna make me wanna kill or excuse me, murk myself. Ain't no dude gonna make me wanna murk him. Not bad enough. Ain't no dude gonna make me wanna um cheat on him with somebody else. I'm just gonna leave you. Ain't no dude gonna make me mad enough to where I'm gonna sit up there and date women. Okay.
Yeah, you seen them people that's like, oh, I mean, he did me so wrong. I'm a lesbian now. What? The
I know
fuck?
one child. I know
I
one.
know a couple. Like, girl, you not like you just need to make bad. And then it's wild because they choose crazy lesbians. Like, you just make bad decisions.
Right. You just
Just
make
make
bad
bad
decisions.
decisions, sis. You just make bad decisions, okay?
Cause
But
I
shit,
looked up and
child.
I was like, girl, you almost 40 and you decide you about to be a lesbian and you got this whole relationship. I was like, let's just say you picked a bunch of bad men.
Mm-hmm.
You just decided to be with a woman. Just say that.
Just say that shit, child.
Just say
Like
that
you
because
pick
you can't
bad
convince
men.
me that you've been this way all your life. Why? Because I have a bunch of lesbian and bisexual friends, a bunch of them, and I've had them since high school. She in the same clique with the whole set. She been hanging around them for years, so it ain't like she was nervous to come out. They been
Yeah.
trying to get her, and finally somebody took her at her weakest point, and she ran with it. And she like, well, I think maybe I always did. Nah, sis, you
No, you
didn't.
didn't. No, you
You
didn't.
didn't. You ain't even gonna try to convince me.
You folded. You folded and
You
said,
told it.
"Well, I don't know. I can't deal with men, so maybe this will be better, but it won't. It won't." Anyway, Jada, we about to get out of here, child. We've been here for too long.
All right, sis. That works for me. Look, I'm sitting in the bed sick, so I got
I need to
time,
go sit in
okay?
bed. All right, girl. So thank you for coming. Okay, you already know. Appreciate you.
Oh, wait a minute. You are welcome, honey. You are welcome. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got ready to drop something in the chat to tell y'all to make sure you like this video before you leave. But I see Dr. Russell said she almost passed away from cancer and neither one of her husbands cared. Child, listen.
Dr. Russell,
Don't
can I
let what
just
don't let your choice in them and what they did to you constitute how you move forward.
there
Okay?
you go. There
Don't
you go.
do it.
You ain't been
Don't
loved yet.
do it. That steals your happiness, your joy.
Yep.
You say you happy, but see, that's just you throwing things in to make yourself happy. Okay,
Yep.
whatever you can buy, the enjoyment of the adventure. But listen,
Don't
don't
let them.
let
Don't let
your
them.
choice in them and their actions towards you dictate how you move for the remainder of your life. Somebody is going to appreciate you. Somebody
Yeah.
is going to love on you. I decree
Yeah.
that you will find that happiness, that peace. You ain't even going to care about them husbands. Husbands who?
Husbands
What
who?
husbands?
When you
You going to
find that, you don't even that shit. That was your first life. Like I said, that was my first life. You have years to go in lives, and like, fuck them.
Okay? Like, listen, I decree full wellness over your body. You hear me? May your body prove to be vigilant. May
Yes.
you be diligent within your efforts throughout the remainder of your life. Don't
Mm-hmm.
let your past and the men in it take you away from a
Yes.
great life.
Yes.
I see
Yes.
too many women out here talking about they happy and
Yes.
single and
They're
moving around,
lying. Don't do
doing
that
everything.
shit. Don't do
Listen,
it. Don't
you
do it.
manipulating yourself out of happiness,
Yep.
pure happiness.
You
Ain't nothing,
deserve it. After
ain't
all of that
nothing better
shit,
than loving yourself, but something next to it is somebody else to love you
loving
just
on
as
you. Okay. And when you ain't never had it, oh girl.
okay. Don't let nobody steal that joy from you. Don't let yourself steal that joy from you.
All
You are
right.
capable, you are able. This is for you as long as you want it. You hear me? If you want it, you go out there and you go get it. Now don't go get everything. But you
Yeah.
go out here and you go get it. You allow yourself to be open and available. Don't go into none of these talking conversations with men talking about these husbands, talking
Please
about these
don't. Don't
ex-men,
talk about
talking
them.
about what they did and didn't do for you,
Don't talk.
talking
Nope.
about what you don't allow no more.
Nope.
Talking,
Don't do
don't
that.
even do that. Just go out there and smile and feel good. Let a man treat you good. Okay? Even if you ain't interested in him, because I know a lot of people be like, if you ain't interested, don't do it. There are some
Nah.
men that don't even
Do
care if
it.
you ain't that interested. But because you are who you are, they just want to treat you out for a good date. A good
Go.
day, excuse me. Allow that to happen.
Yeah.
If he don't want nothing from you, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Enjoy yourself. There is no reason why you should be sitting here clapping up on your patting on shoulder talking about, yeah, I'm single and happy. And them men that I dealt with, da 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 da. Screw them. Screw that old thought of you. Okay? Get out there and get your best life.
Okay. And let the church say, Amen.
Amen. Okay.
Amen.
Lord have mercy. I kept trying to stop myself, but it kept.
You guys, sometimes
Yes,
you just gotta say the shit.
listen, I still
Sometimes.
got more in me. You hear me, Dr. Russell and Jovi in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
I still got more in me to say, and I'm like, okay, calm down, sis. Calm down, sis, because Jovi trying to go. But Dr. Russell, and for any woman that is feeling this way in the chat, in the comments later, don't do it to yourself.
All right. All right, Jada. Thank you so much for coming. Okay.
Yes,
As
ma'am.
always.
No problem. And remember, stay in the back once
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
yeah. I'll stay
in
in the
the
back.
back
I'll
of the
stay in the
chair.
back. All right.
Shout out to everybody. Love you all. Have a great and awesome week. Okay. If it has not turned out great already, just call it into existence for what you want and only make time for that. Forget everything else sometimes, just to give your peace and happiness. All right. So that's it for me.
Okay.
Bye. Wait. Hit that
Bye.
like button.
What?
Subscribe if you like the vibe. Okay. Make sure that you subscribe to Jovi Beauty on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. I'm missing what I'm Twitter. Okay. Do all of that stuff. If you would like to, Cash App Jovi Beauty at Jovi Beauty. You see it right there, $ Jovi
There
Beauty.
you
You can
go.
also do that on PayPal, Venmo, or you can super chat. And I think Jovi might have the option on that even after this live, you can still drop
Yes,
love
you can.
offering money on the comments. Okay.
Thank you.
And I'm out.
All
Bye.
right, girl. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming. I see Nina jumped in the chat and basically says I'm conducting the single and happy train. If anybody wants to hop on a ride, I'm done having dudes put hands on me. Listen, we need to have a talk. Okay, so we're probably gonna do that tomorrow. Let's have a talk. Y'all be back. Dr. Russell asked if she could be on a panel. We're gonna do a panel tomorrow. We're gonna do some kumbaya shit, okay? Because no. No, okay? But until then, I hope you all live your life like it's golden, okay? And as all live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. All right? Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you so much, Dr. Russell, for that little turn on amount. Thank you so much. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Thank you, sis. And for the rest of y'all, we'll see you tomorrow, okay? She said she'll be back. First time listener. Girl, please. Tomorrow at noon. Okay? We'll see you then.